Yo.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you.
Surprise! Hell Let Loose Vietnam is a brand new tactical shooter from the team behind, well, Hell Let Loose. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026.
We are starting as we mean to go on. And, oh, David, I just realized you're still here after the intro. That's always a good sign, right?
I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere.
You want to stay?
I am very stealthy, but
Okay.
you should be able to find me throughout the show. I guess now I'm locked in, and you should be too, because there's more where that came from.
Specifically, we've got a closer look at Edge of Memories, a JRPG with intense real-time combat. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
We have looked into your past and have seen nothing but darkness. You have all failed time and time again, and as you are now, you are powerless to change your future, or the future of Harriet. We have seen the promise of your departure, the future, and your defeat. Prepare yourself. We are the last warning of the gods.
Gay.
Edge of Memories is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Add it to your wish list so you can stay up to date on the road to launch.
All right, let's check in with Den of Wolves, a cyberpunk shooter where you and your friends engage in a little industrial espionage.
I like the sound of that. Let's see it.
What the hell is this? Oh. Wow. Made with Unity? Yeah, never
Den
mind.
of Wolves is bringing its techno thrills to PC soon, so stick it on your wish lists.
Yeah, right stick flicks at the ready, folks, because our friends at Full Circle are here to tell us
Why are you
more
talking like
about
that?
Skate Full Stop, or Skate 4, I guess. I'm not so sure.
Let's just go with Skate.
Hi, I'm Darren, Senior Creative Director on Skate.
I'm Jeff Seamster. I'm the head of creative at Full Circle. Right now, we're working on Skate, which is the next evolution of the Skate franchise that's taking place in a large-scale multiplayer world. So all the things that you know and love about Skate will be happening alongside tens of thousands,
ruined?
hundreds of
I keep seeing people
thousands,
saying it's
millions
ruined.
of other players.
We're excited to talk about today. I'm excited to talk about this game forever. I'm excited to talk about the systems of in the depth of the skateboarding gameplay forever. Two of the biggest
Why
new
is it bad?
systems in the game are slappies and wallies. If you're a new player and you run into a curb, instead of falling, you now transition into a grind. If you're an expert player and you know what a slappy is, you can now get into a slappy and you can like rotate into different grind positions. It just opens up a brand new possibility space. If you smash into a wall or if you ollie late, typically you would fall. Now it's a system that you can use intentionally to wally off of a thing, get into another trick or do a late trick. Like, I don't know how many tricks there are in the game.
Is it 'cause,
it's
like,
almost infinite, right? Like there's held flips, you can kick flip forever. You can hold a 360
Okay,
flip
do you guys
to
feel
do
me?
a 1040 flip if you have enough air.
DEI in gaming doesn't mean like
But it was more in the games
DEI in like
talk to
real
you
life.
about what you're doing in the game that's been released. We're in a community, a player council, and we talk.
Like
to
I
them
feel like
about, hey,
gaming
this is the
community
idea,
when
this
we
is-
say
this is
DEI
where
or
we
they say
think we'd like to
DEI,
go,
they mean
but
like
they were the first ones that got to play the game.
they don't mean like
That
fucking
conversation
foreign
is
hires,
so much deeper and broader than
right?
that.
They mean like what do they
There's
mean
a
like
verticality that's different in the game now. It isn't
like
just about footprint.
I mean, I don't
Skate 1,
know.
You couldn't get off your board. In Skate 2, you could walk around. Skate 3, the walking around.
Like,
got a
this
little
looks
bit
like
better.
not
We
made by
are
skate
light
players. Made by
years
like
ahead
a
of
white
where we
mom
were
made
in the
this. Do
previous
you know what I'm
games,
saying?
And now you can climb.
It doesn't even do with.
Now you can
Okay, it doesn't have to do with
skate. Now
race.
you can combine
Nothing to do with
all
race.
these
It's like,
systems together, and the depth of the skating is better. And
Like a
bigger
mom
than
made
it's ever
this.
been. I'll leave you with one last thing anecdotally. I've had
I don't know.
In the last 5 to 10 years, I
It's
can't
not final
tell you
art form?
how many pros that are either just pros or established pros that have connected or tried to reach out
How
to
to
me
explain-
to be like, this game, this franchise is why I started skateboarding.
Like Corpo.
Tyshawn Jones, is
Like, yeah, like
multiple
Corpo.
Skater of the Year started skating because of this game. There are 3 or 4 tricks that did not exist until we came up with the mapping for our control scheme. No one had.
The
done
more
them.
representation
Like
you put in a
Carol,
game,
the
that's
very
more
first one,
corpo.
360 inward heel flip.
Would you say that?
Chris Haslam did the first 360 hard flip
Like-
ever.
like, here's an
in
example.
Burnaby At our mocap stage because we needed it. They didn't exist.
We are very excited for people
No?
to see like the continued visual and gameplay and activity.
I don't know. It's like an
development that's
essence
happening
of like some
already
games,
in
and
our
it's not a
franchise.
bad
There's
thing.
quite a bit more
It's just
coming.
people like to
We are
like
really
use it to
looking forward
judge.
to skating alongside you. In
It's like,
coming up on PlayStation 4.
For example, let's say you
PlayStation 5,
open a game and your
Xbox
character
One, Xbox
creation,
Series
it's
X.
like not
Let us see your
female
wish
and male.
list
There's no
while
one.
you're there.
They
It
don't
helps
say
us to
what.
hear from you, and you'll get updates
Or
as
like
they
the first
come out.
option is like
Speaking of
Yes,
updates,
that's
vitiligo
really big
on your
things coming
face.
your way. I think it's one you've been waiting
Right?
for a long time. So stay tuned with us next week.
It's like they're
Love the
it's
streams
made for
recently,
everybody.
Skate is
Instead
launching
of
into
like
early access later this year,
the
and
vaping
it's already
Johnny.
looking pretty damn steep.
You know what I'm saying, chat? Like skate is made for everybody, but not vaping Johnny anymore.
That's just something the kids are saying these days. You know, back in my
It's not made
I
for
remember
Zinpak
Solid
Zeri.
Snake flipping and popping his way around the big shell.
Nicotine Joe.
Good times.
Yeah. With all due respect, David, you sound like old Snake right now.
Damn, you're probably right.
Yeah, like the old
And
skates
while
and
I
shit would be
recover
like
from
Bam
that microwave
Margera, right?
hallway level burn,
Like Tony
there's
Hawk.
another world premiere.
I'm Tagilla.
Oh, that was me. What? Yeah, nothing to do with DEI. I just think it's like a term that's like
You
used
have
differently in gaming.
Given me the courage to be myself. Guide my steps on this
you
forlorn
feel me?
journey. Father, you have taught me honor and respect.
Like Asmongold viewers, when they see the Arc Raiders trailer, they would type DEI game because it had black people in it.
Struck true.
You feel me?
And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness. Bianca, you are all that is left to me. I shall save you. This, I vow.
Maybe it's just like the new age 4chan troll.
That was your first look at 1348 ex voto, an odyssey of honor and justice across 14th century Italy. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in early 2026.
Now we're checking in with a series
Magic
that is
caring,
nearing
nobody cares though.
my
It's just
heart.
funny to see
Yes,
it.
that one. Here's an exclusive interview with the team behind Resident Evil Requiem.
Oh shit, I'm excited.
フューチャーゲームショーご覧の皆様こんにちは。レジデントイービルレクイエムプロデューサーの熊澤です。
Yo.
現在レジデントイービルシリーズ第9作となるレジデントイービルレクイエムの開発に取り組んでいます。本作ではグレース・アッシュクロフトを新たな主人公にまだ見ぬ恐怖へ立ち向かいます。グレースは
Guys, I'm streaming at
FBI 分
1440p.
析官として推理や分析など専門のフィールドで
Hey,
は
room chat?
並外れた集中力と洞察力を発揮します。しかし内向的で怖がりというシリーズとしても珍しいタイプのキャラクターになっており、プレイヤーも一緒になって怖がれると思います。
What the hell was that thing?
廃墟と化したラクーンシティが登場するこのストーリーを描くにあたっては、ラクーンシティそのものに因縁を持ったキャラクターがふさわしいと考え、ラクーン事件の生還者を母に持つグレースを登場させることになりました。本作のゲームプレイでは一人称視点と三人称視点を自由に切り替えることができます。没入感のあるゲーム体験が好きな方は一人称視点で、プレイヤーのアクションをしっかり見たいという方は三人称視点で遊べるようにしています。皆さんは一人称視点と三人称視点どちらで遊びますか？一人称視点ではより進化した光と影の表現での没入感が楽しめますし、三人称視点ではグレースが驚いたり焦って転んだりするアクションなども見て楽しめるようになりました。本作でもたくさんの恐怖脅威が待ち受けています。サバイバルホラーというゲームの性質上、グレースが立ち向かうクリーチャーの正体をここでお話しすることはできませんが、未知の脅威から生き残るゲーム体験を楽しんでいただけると嬉しいです。レジデントイービルレクイエムは2026年2月27日にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ X、S、Steam で登場します。本作の魅力はまだまだお伝えしきれておりません。ぜひ続報にもご注目いただきたいので、ウィッシュリストの登録や各種 SNS のアカウントのフォローもお願いします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Wish lists at the ready because Resident Evil Requiem is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on February 27, 2026.
And I genuinely cannot wait. But don't stop typing CapGod into the chat just yet, because while we're on the subject, here's a little extra something for the fans.
Who the hell's ever typed Cap God? It's like that one emo in his stream. Oh my god, bro.
Jill Valentine is joining the fight in Goddess of Victory Nikkei as part of an official collaboration with Resident Evil. Stay tuned for updates on the upcoming in-game events. All right, what's up next, Maggie?
We're digging into the cryptic atmosphere of Hell Is Us, an open-world adventure game where you use your instincts to explore a supernatural world.
Why did she do that?
I was born here, but I grew up on the outside. I spent years trying to get in.
Why come back?
I had to find my parents and confront them about the past.
Never come back.
Whatever was happening here, I was now part of it.
We failed to stop the calamity. How did
Terraria?
you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. All I remembered was that my father was the village blacksmith. There, I felt a connection. To this country. To Hadia.
You pissed off the wrong people.
I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it.
It became my burden.
Look at you, compromised by your emotions.
I won't stop.
I don't think this is slop. I think games like this always existed, and it's good.
Hell Is
Like
Us.
it reminds me of what's that one game?
Xbox on September 4th.
Like
All right,
you know those
so
Xbox
fans
like
of the
the
broadcast
fuck.
will know that in the run-up to each Future Games show, our team
The guy
puts
with the big
together a trio of
bloody
exclusive
sword.
deep dives into some of the most
I don't know.
exciting upcoming games.
That's right.
Co-worker game.
We call these sections our ones to watch because they cover games that deserve
Prototype.
to
A
be
guy
watched.
like Prototype
And
vibes.
with that in mind, here's Rebel Wolves to tell you more about the Blood of Dawnwalker, Abio's dark fantasy vampire RPG.
Vampires? Say no more. Still got it.
Hey, listen, we're gonna have to. Can you come to the office, please? Like, we're getting reports.
Hello everyone, my name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I am game director on the Blood of Dawnwalker here at Rebel Wolves. The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe. It's an open world story-driven game which serves as the first chapter of our original saga.
For this project we created a new type of protagonist. You play as Cohen, a Dawnwalker. He is a human during the day with all of our human vulnerabilities. But for the night, he transforms into a vampire,
It sounds like
gaining
Brownie.
supernatural powers. This creates a unique gameplay dynamic. We call it a dual gameplay loop, and I'm pretty sure the players will find it quite refreshing. Cohen's main goal in the game is to save his family, as they were captured by Drensis, a vampire lord that currently rules over the valley. He has only 30
Open
days
world
and nights
slop, bro.
to achieve
There's
this goal.
three-
And what happens
3D
if he runs
slop.
out of time? Well, it surely doesn't end the game. His family may suffer some consequences, but we will let the players discover what exactly happens in this scenario.
Wait, are you?
DEI vampires, bro.
Each quest moves the time forward, and it's entirely up to you to decide how you want to spend this resource. You have to manage it and face the consequences of your choices.
Choices and consequences in our game have three layers. The first is quite traditional, similar to other RPGs. You make choice and then deal with the consequences. The second layer ties into our dual gameplay loop. Day and night often presents different choices. And finally, not making a choice is also a choice. You can simply choose not to act, and the world will respond in ways that are often hard to predict.
I do realize that it may sound intimidating at first, but don't worry. First of all, you will always know upfront how much time a given activity is going to take. And secondly, there is no need to rush, as exploration in our game doesn't consume time
Put
at
away
all.
my food.
You have only one goal in front of you, and everything else is optional. We give you the pieces, but it's up to you how you put them together. The story follows your lead, wherever you take it.
It is even possible to storm Drensis castle right away, but of course at this point it would be extremely difficult. So instead, we encourage you to explore the world, finish different quests, find allies, and level Cohen up to make the task at hand easier. Everything in our game stems from the duality of our protagonist, including the combat, of course. During the day, when he is a human, he is able to fight with a sword and use dark magic, which is carved on his body as runes.
We are drawing from various combat archetypes and creating something new. We built responsive directional combat that is intuitive, immersive, and fluid. It's easy to learn and fun to master.
Easy to learn and fuck to master. Fuck to
And
master.
at night, after he turns into a vampire, he becomes faster and stronger, gaining an ability to fight with his claws and teeth.
What's up, baby?
And a few other vampiric powers.
Bring her here.
One
Bring
has
him here.
different skills at his disposal, which not only affects the
My baby. My baby. My baby. He's gonna go up here and watch. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
With Ihashi.
Hey. His name's Hashi. Right there, baby. His name's Hashi for Hashimoto. Yeah, we should get another cat called Moto. Dude, slip. Dude, this is like, dude, just... This is like, this is some gay teen slop. Homophobic. How is that homophobic? I mean, let's see what's going on somewhere else.
React harder. React harder.
Yo.
That was Deer and Boy, which is launching on
I feel like they're
PC
under a
and
radar. They know
consoles
they're acting.
2026.
We've got a series
You know what
of
I'm saying? I feel
back-to-back
like they're
trailers
acting.
coming up next, so don't go anywhere, or you'll learn what it means to insult House Dimitrescu.
Why is his chat acting nicer than ours?
I'm pretty sure it's Dimitrescu.
No, it's 100% not.
When we founded Elloran, it was just an ordinary research outpost. We had no idea what lay ahead.
Food shipments from the capital shall cease.
Abandoned by the capital, we faced isolation and starvation. Our explorations take us from the safety of the tree to the fog-cloaked lands below.
You hate on every new game your chat does? Okay, I'll change it up right now. Holy shit, this is actually
Steel the
sick.
mind. To
That picture was
survive,
awesome.
We have had to make hard choices. But we learned to fight back against the threats.
Tourette's? Yo, I gotta record those voice lines.
With resources secured, we are expanding, living without fear, instead of surviving in it.
Yo, someone should biohack weed.
We uncover ancient technologies
to make it so you don't
new
cough.
Discoveries reveal themselves to us, as do new allies and new enemies. The fog is relentless. The monsters
Edibles
who
are
call
lame,
it home
though.
innumerable. And when fear is about to consume everything, only the tree's light can bring hope.
Coughing is low-key the best part. When I was younger, I used to get high like all the time to where I would like cough until I cry. Oh my god, friend slop, craft slopping. Wait, this is fire. Don't tell me it's that one game, Sunken Land. If it's Sunken Land, I'm gonna shit bricks. No, it's not. I thought the name of the game was Entering Lost. I thought the game name was Entering Early Access. I'm like, what the fuck kind of name is that? Why the fuck would they name their game that? Entering Early Access, coming out September 25. What the fuck? My manager is at Gamescom right now. He's looking for sponsors. This is, I'll tell you right now, this right here is dog shit. I'll tell you with confidence right here, like, this is just like, that is slop right there. That right there was genuine slop, because it's just, that was, you know what I'm saying? Think about it that way. The option to have, it's just a pick 2, it's not even pick 3 option, it was pick 2 of the, it was a pick 2 roguelike.
The city never stops moving, and neither do the nightmares chasing it.
But we'll be playing that game tomorrow, guys, for 2 hours. You'll check it out. Hashtag check the spot ad.
Ever-evolving defenses. Fortify, forage, and fight. Monsters are coming. Rock and Road.
All right, we are back in action.
Where is she?
At least I am. Either way, don't forget that you can find and wishlist every game featured today on the Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam.
At least I am.
Up next, we've got a new trailer for Dreams of Another, a profound pixel junk adventure that explores the concept of creative destruction. Okay, hold up. Where is Maggie? She's got the next line.
Kept you waiting, huh?
You're pretty good.
Yeah. Book me. I'm available. Please hire me. Stop it. Stop. No, I'm taller than you. I'm taller. I'm taller.
こんにちは。ドリームオブサナザーのディレクターバイオンです。
I hate people.
今回ゲーム全体のディレクション、アート、サウンド、シナリオなどを手掛けました。私は今、私が住んでいる京都のシンボルの一つである鴨川に来ています。ここは私がリラックスする場所でゲームのアイデアを考えるために時折訪れていた場所でもあります。本作や木やドアの夢の中で会話することができます。そのいくつかのセリフのイメージはここで見かけた鳥の動きや風に揺れる木、長時間にわるアリの巣の観察などから得ました。作曲においても夢の曖昧さや不安定さを表現するため、楽器だけでなく身の回りにある日用品や自分の記憶と深く関係する場所でフィールドレコーディングした音なども取り入れました。
Here's the sound I recorded.
今回制作の背景を少しでも共有できて嬉しいです。ではドリームオブサナザーのトレーラーをお楽しみください。
Humans can't choose what they want to remember or what they want to forget.
Dream
I'll
slop.
probably forget all about this someday.
Reformed juicer turned full-time
Vox slop.
Why is it that human beings are so trapped by how free they are?
Beauty is overflowing in this world.
I don't think that's what real freedom is about.
Dizzy settings. The director saw Dizzy's stream. He's like, wait, I've never seen anything like this. Inspiration. VR.
Dreams
I
of
can see
Another
that
is coming to
it showed me that
PC
screen for
and
half a second.
PS5 on October 10th.
Did you guys see anything
it's
there?
on your wish lists. What's next, David?
Well,
Been missing your
next
stream.
we're switching
Finally
gears
tuned back
to
in smiley
13Z,
face.
the Zodiac Trials. It's a kinetic roguelike inspired by the
hate
legend
subbing.
of the Eastern Zodiacs.
For ages untold, the 12 Zodiac Guardians of the East have safeguarded humanity's fate. Determined not to fade into obscurity, they have revived the Zodiac Trials. Now they seek a 13th Zodiac. Let your Zodiac trials begin.
This looks fire for 2 hours. You're gonna lose sponsors if you talk bad about the games. Don't worry, I'm deleting VOD.
Z is coming soon to PC and Xbox, but you can also dive into the demo on Steam after the show.
And now for something completely different. A game where you and your friends grill steak and dodge missiles to fund your doughy dreams.
Let's chow down on a vertical slice of Pizza Bandit.
Bombs, guns, bounty hunting. That was my life. But all I ever wanted was to be a chef.
I saw the DLSS in there. I see the slop. Like, you know they don't really have much if they have to show a thing falling on something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't really got much content in this shit.
There's always work. Time to get back to business.
Why is everything 25? 25 something.
Pizza Bandit is coming to Steam Early Access on August 25th, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Okay, we just hit the quota. That is a timeout on all pizza puns.
Yes, that's totally fair. That one was pretty cheesy.
Okay, and I'm ignoring you now. And would you look at that? It's time for our next game, Recur.
It's a puzzle platformer starring a time-bending, post-apocalyptic postman. You move right, and time moves forward. Move left, and it reverses. So, let's take a look.
Side scroller slop. Can you react harder to this dog shit? Isn't this dark shit going on right now? Like, the world is tough. And I'll be playing this tonight, guys, for 2 hours. I'm excited. I do have a sponsor, though, today, believe it or not. For 1 hour and 30.
Special delivery. Recur is coming to PC in 2026. Okay, I think we've got another world premiere up next, right, David?
Oh, we sure do. Here's a closer look at the next eerie odyssey from indie puzzle game royalty, Rusty Lake.
That's not why I'm live. My mom left this morning, so I'm back.
We will arrive at the estate shortly. I hope you are well prepared.
When was the last time you finished a game?
Trust me, serving the Vanderboom family
Recently.
can be exhausting. Cleaning the house, serving food, the long working hours. And the other stuff people don't like to talk about. We're here. You can get out now.
Servant of the Lake is coming soon to PC and your collective wish lists very shortly, I'm sure.
Next up, we've got a special announcement from our friends at Heart Machine about Hyper Lightbreaker, the studio's frenetic procedural roguelite.
Does this have bad ratings? I mean, yeah, I bet they make it really good, but over time. Every single game here has said early access.
Hyper Lightbreaker's Double Down
Almost
update
every
is
fucking
out
game
now
is in
on
early
Steam,
access.
So grab your friends and get to work.
All right, here's another world premiere. It's the next game from Awe Interactive, the crew behind BPM, Bullets Per Minute. Let's see what they've been cooking.
Oh my god! Oh my... I'm sick! I'm sick! I'm sick! God, I'm sick! It's like, it doesn't even look better than the game it kind of copies. That's what's annoying me. It's fucking annoying me. It annoys the shit out of me.
Get into the groove when BPM Bit Crushed comes to PC and consoles in 2026.
We're checking in with Hotel Barcelona now. It's a slasher roguelike from avant-garde game devs Swery and Suda.
What is this format? Just like a random ass screenshot. You know, like why not like a GIF or something?
Rise and shine, Bernstein.
日本の大阪でインディーゲームを作ってますホワイトアウルズのスウェリーです。現在はですね、尊敬するクリエイターの須田剛一さんとのコラボ作品になりますホテルバルセロナという作品に取り組んでいます。この作品はパロディホラーローグライクスラッシャーという感じで、本当に僕たちが好きな要素を詰め込んだ作品になっていまして、1980年代ぐらいのホラー映画の世界の中に入り込んで敵をどんどん倒してクリアしていくっていうそういう超高難易度な横スクロールアクションゲームになっています。 ペンシルベニア
It could be
州
cool,
と
probably.
ウェストバージニア州の境にあるホテルバルセロナっていう場所にですね、アメリカ中
Like
の
all
シ
this
リアルキラー
useless
が集まって
UI
るんです
stuff,
ね。
PMO, anyone
で
else?
主人公は
Do you see that? Look how much stuff was on the
に
screen.
ですね、アメリカ中のシリアルキラーが集まってるんですね。で、主人公を進めにつれて、それも徐々に明らかになっていく、そう
How
いう
about you
ゲ
make
ー
a
ムなんです。
game? If I made a game, the world's
こ
fucking
のゲー
over.
ム
I'll
は
be the richest
たくさ
guy.
ん死ぬゲームなんですが、死ねば死ぬほど有利になっていくというか、まずもちろん死んだ際には素材とかお金とかを手に入れたものを持って帰ってパワーアップできますし、さらにこのゲーム新しい特徴スラッシャーファントムというものがありまして、それを使うことでどんどん攻略が楽になります。スラッシャーファントムっていうのは一つ前の周回の自分が次のプレイに登場するんですね。それで一緒に過去の自分と一緒にステージを攻略していくことができるっていうそういうシステムです。ホテルバルセロナは2025年9月発売です。 Xbox と PlayStation 5、それから Steam で同時発売になりますので、ぜひ発売当日にチェックインしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
Vibe coding.
Reserve your room at the Hotel Barcelona when it lands on PC,
What's she gonna say? What's she gonna say?
and
Ready?
Xbox this September.
Better yet, we've teamed up with Cult Games and Katana Records to give you the chance to win some very exclusive Hotel Barcelona goodies. So just head to the link on screen and look out for the competition details.
Let's keep it moving with a new trailer for the 7 Deadly Sins Origin.
Dude, Vibe
This
producing
is
music would be
Netmarble's
sick.
open world RPG based on the beloved anime.
Da 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 da. Add that in there. It should be like that, right? Dude, there should be like a vibe coding app. Give me drums that go like this. Boom, boom, chunk. Vibe FL Studio plugin. Make me a beat that goes like this. What do you mean footage is still under development? Why not gameplay?
The 7 Deadly Sins Origin is coming to PC and PlayStation later this year, but you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay. Our second Ones to Watch deep dive is here, and this time we've got a dispatch from Poland about Kronos, the New Dawn. Bloober team's time-traveling survival horror adventure.
Yeah, so far nothing good would. So far there's not been one game that's like Pog on this, right? This is a good game though. I think this game is gonna be fire.
The location continues.
Kronos the New Dawn is our full-fledged survival horror game, and you play as a traveler, this mysterious person hidden beneath the environmental suit, and you've been sent to ruins of human civilization to look for the time rifts. And of course, you need to solve some puzzles, fight with monsters, basically survive along the way, and then jump back in time and extract key people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
You need to find your predecessor, see and what was the mission and follow it.
Kronos the New Dawn is a game where you face the dangers and horrors of the future to salvage what's left of humanity, of the past. There was this disease that basically wiped out humanity at some point. So people at the beginning were like getting blind and feel this urge to come together, which ends with the merge. Yeah? So they are merging the body horror elements. Fighting with orphans. Okay, so
I feel like the way that mob just moved
really important
is not revolutionary.
You can use fire against them, so your character
in
is
that
equipped
one
with a
game,
flamethrower. So we can, for example, burn
the mobs
bodies.
looked a lot different the way they moved. What's the new one, chat?
Absorbed by other guys, but it also can be used to stun them. So if you get swarmed by the monsters, you can just hit
the ill gameplay. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So they will be stunned.
You feel me on that?
This is a perfect moment for you to reposition.
The way mobs move in that ill trailer,
charging weapons.
That looked
also really
like next level. But I don't know. It could be fake.
So Shield Blade, its weapon of travelers.
But like the way that mob came to life, you could tell that it was, the animation ended in the next animation.
Before they jump into the past, and it can change shapes in different guns. So like into the pistol that we called as a sword, into the shotgun we called as a hammer.
This baby.
I'm gonna shoot.
This actually is the hammer, but the shift blade is the weapon, ultimate weapon of the travelers. And as travelers are very, very resourceful. Oh yeah,
they're losing aura talking about this game too much. It had aura, but now it's...
What to take with you, because
they're losing aura. Now I see this shitty menu.
Also using
they're showing me the bad menu. Now I don't want to buy it. These guys are losing aura. What are they doing?
To put them on fire. And to survive, yeah, of course, please explore the environment. Also, some weapons will be hidden. They are not on the main path.
Am I crazy, or this made the game look worse?
Yeah, be good to animals. If you
I'm sorry.
Dropping something
this game looked so sick.
That's really, really cool.
I'm not even trying to be a hater. I'm being completely like, yo, I'm not hating for content ever in my life. Okay.
Frozen Down will be available at
I love games. I want games like everyone else.
PS5, Xbox Series S and X.
But I will be playing this for 2 hours.
Wishlist now.
Don't let them merge and pet all the cats.
Okay, they have cats. Safe.
I am just a gamer.
Tricon talking about V-Rising. You okay? We get it, Tricon. You're the V-Rising guy.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September.
All right, there's a volley of awesome back-to-back trailers coming up next. We'll see you back on stage after this.
Le temps est bon dans la ville, dessiné d'une magie.
Stream keeps pausing and buffering. Should I restart for you?
If you mix some Unreal Engine slop with some Soul slop and some Rouge-like slop, you can fill a whole 2-hour games convention show. And if you really try, you can also put in some other slop-type games in the mix. But if you put too much slop, it could cause you to fart. Oh, shit. Fuck. I just stubbed my fucking toe.
Yo, question. Do you guys like this art style still? Yes? I wonder if people say yes, they haven't played enough voxel games. Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to be rude. Have you played enough voxel games? Because that looks like that style's been done so much.
And unspeakable horrors. One truth stands eternal. Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors. All dungeons, all the time.
How I played this?
Join fellow brave souls to answer the call. The farther you push, the greater the peril. And the shinier the rewards.
I wasn't sponsored, right? We just played this game. It wasn't. I didn't think it was too bad, honestly. I thought it was a cool concept. I mean, it's literally just WoW clone, Mythic plus dungeon copy. Some guy got banned from WoW and he said, "Fuck it, I'll make my own game," and that's what he did.
Your fellowship
type of shit.
This fall.
Like he's getting revenge type deal. What? That's sick. That's sick. Good. Why did it rate itself 5 out of 10?
This is Blomkest Business Report. Locals have staged a boycott of the new Discounty supermarket, leaving its aisles nearly empty. Just weeks ago, an upstart out-of-towner rebuilt this failing shop into a thriving supermarket. Locals and commuters alike were lured in by its attractive
Supermarket
displays
simulator,
and low prices,
but Stardew
as it quickly became central to the local economy.
AI, code that for me.
I was doing more business than ever selling to discounting. But I don't know. Weird stuff started happening just as they showed up.
Others say the store's frequent expansion has gone too far and risks damaging the town's cultural heritage.
Of Stardew.
Can Discounting find a way to meet protesters' demands?
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, is it a bad idea if they cut like copy?
So
but like,
soon after opening.
What a copy!
Stay tuned. Discounting launches August 21st on PC and consoles.
How is it a copy? That is a.
Welcome back.
You didn't play Stardew.
Maggie is just ironing something out.
Maybe he just started the genre like that.
Ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come onto my stage, you lay your filthy man hands on my script, and now you.
No, it was not art style.
Skimmed
milk. It was literally everything.
How dare you!
You okay? You all good?
Oh yeah, no. I was just dealing with some riffraff.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't think they'll mess with me again.
Just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Someone tell her she's not funny.
All right, here's the latest on Dual Effects throwback survival horror shooter, Tormented
She's popping
Souls.
off. It's like such a different like YouTube is just everybody, right?
My name is Caroline Walker.
I think she's chilling.
I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. But it was all a trap, and now they've taken Anna.
Caroline! Are you there? They have me locked up in this horrible place. Please, help me.
This looks cool.
What happened here?
This damn place can bring out the darkness in our hearts. You have no idea how powerful it is.
Is this already out? I swear I've seen this. Oh, yeah. I knew it.
Tormented Souls 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on October 23rd, 2025.
Okay, Maggie, it is that time again.
He looks like
We've got
Landmark.
another world premiere for an action RPG with innovative extraction mechanics.
Sounds amazing. Let's see it.
Make your choice.
I thought he said, make your bed. I almost freaked out.
I'm told this stings somewhat. We have a lot of work ahead of us.
I'm sober, bro. I'm so tired of getting high. I might do it later.
Rise, Reaper. Prepare yourself. Your initiation begins now.
My manager just messaged me. I'm in Germany for Gamescom. Lots of deals coming.
Loot as you please. Strip these dying realms bare. The denizens of this world have not taken kindly to their gods' demise. They struggle in vain, gripping onto what remains, unaware that their time has already passed. I care not what you do to
This is fire.
So long
This looks like.
as you return
Wait, this looks not as good as the game. This doesn't look good compared to the game I'll be watching in 10 minutes. I mean, an hour, chat.
To rebuild my domain. Your sanctuary will become become a new afterlife. What we build now.
Chat, I'm getting sponsored to watch an hour and a half of Path to Exile. I'm just gonna watch. I have to watch someone's stream. Code Carnage. I have to watch him play it for an hour. Imagine that you get sponsored in the future to watch other people play it. It's like next level sponsorships. Yeah, I'm
God's
just gonna
Death
watch his
and
stream.
Reapers is launching into early access next year, but you can sign up for the playtest now via the game's Steam page.
All right. Eyes up, Stealth fans, because we've
Trials
got
on
gameplay
Abiotic?
from the next
Good
game in
job.
the Stick series.
Yo, Vegas, you know I've been playing with more, and we got to exactly where we left off the other day, so if you want to play, you could play with us. Up to you, but...
Quartz. Everyone's going crazy for a taste of its power. But it also happens to be my favorite flavor.
I do want to play Deadlock, chat. I do want to play Deadlock.
What the fuck are you doing? Can't you see I'm working here? Just try to keep out of sight.
Wasn't this game trash? I mean... Wasn't this game... Wait a second, this game was interesting.
Tasty. Now comes the fun part.
I refunded it.
And you guys were worried. I told you nothing could go wrong.
I refunded this game. Sticks 2 or Sticks 1?
And I have been tasked with recovering what you stole from us.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I refund. It's really fun.
Sticks Blades of Greed is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so don't hesitate to sneak it onto your wish lists.
And let's keep things moving with a new trailer for Anno 117 Pax Romana, the latest installment in the legendary city builder franchise.
I refunded it because I want to experience it for the first time again later.
By decree of his radiant might, the Emperor, you, young governor, have been generously relocated to the soggy, sheep-strewn fringes of the Roman Empire. While I wouldn't even put one sandal in Albion, you're braver than most. And now the choice is yours. Will you protect Celtic tradition,
Chat, I'm buying my cat an $800 litter box. $800 litter box. So I need to do a sponsor today, okay? Today is for the cat, okay, everybody?
With that distance comes freedom. The freedom to govern as you choose, to civilize the land or be changed by it.
Yeah, it's like a super nice
You must
litter
be
box.
starving from the exhausting boat ride over. So warm your toga and fill your belly at the local tavern with a hearty meal of roast beef and beer. Oh, and their cheese pairs surprisingly well with wine. Don't ask how I know.
Self-cleaning litter boxes kill cats? Yeah, but it's like a very expensive one. Will it kill... Will it?
At the recreation grounds. If you're truly craving a taste of home, Romanize.
Yeah, maybe like a cheap one. This one is like... It got recommended to me by someone I really trust.
Their forges, glorious. With copper, tin, and silver flowing from these hills, no wonder Varda's army strikes like thunder.
It's called the Litter Robot.
Word to the wise.
Litter Robot 4.
We've had this Litter Robot 4 for almost 2 years now, and I'm gonna give you a need some regular maintenance.
It like spins and like the poop goes into like a bottom tray and you can just pull the tray out.
Making carts travel faster over stilted roads. Canonas enriches forests. Learn the ways of their gods, and your rule may go more smoothly.
That thing has killed cats.
But you will always be a Roman, so you can either govern like
What the fuck do I search? Cat death?
sympathetic leader. Just imagine this marshland filled
Oh!
with terracotta roofs, paved roads.
There have been reports of cats being killed by self-cleaning litter boxes, but these incidents appear to be associated with knockoff brands. Not the reputable. I feel like they paid for this.
To mystical Celtic rites.
Oh, wait, why am I laughing? Wait, this is fucked up.
So will you rule with a Roman fist or a Celtic touch? What happens next?
Anyways, this stream will be sponsored by Am's Toy. Will be sponsored. Oh fuck.
117 Pax Romana is coming to PC, PlayStation, and
I mean,
Xbox
if it kills your cat, you could sue.
later this year.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Time for another future game show tradition,
I
the
guess.
Ones to Play montage. We are about to show you a series of great games that you can play once the show's over.
Yeah, and hey, if our elevator pitches convince you, you can head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page and dig right in.
Let's kick things off with Aethermancer, a monster-taming roguelite with challenging turn-based combat and intricate sprites.
Next up, we've got Twinkleby, a frankly adorable diorama builder where you decorate floating islands with dreamy little homes.
Or how about Morsels, a creature-collecting roguelite starring a hungry little
I'm gonna
mouse
get the,
who gains the transformative powers
I'm gonna get
of a
that nice one later
sentient
today.
fat bird.
I
And
read
last but not least,
cats litter boxes are very important. Like,
building puzzle game with the
you want a
profound
litter
story
box,
and a
the
unique
litter,
art style.
the smell of the litter is important in the house,
That was our Ones
like the
to
area.
Play montage.
So if you get like a
Remember
litter
to
box
follow
that
up on
covers
anything
it, if you cover the litter box, that's not good because the litter box shows it's like their home and like some scent stuff, like their mental. Like it shows it's like they smell the scent of the litter box in the home, and it makes it's like a important thing. But obviously there's shit in there, so you don't want shit. So like that expensive thing seems like meta as fuck, right? Because it doesn't ever smell, and you get the scent of the litter box, and the cat's happy, and I'm happy. So I'm buying it.
But for some, you know, driving a virtual big rig from Finland to Sicily is their idea of heaven. And we just want to say that is totally valid.
Or I mean, normal litter boxes don't really smell if you take care of it, obviously.
We think you're going to really love it.
But hey, I'm lazy, so. I'll admit it. The fuck? Is the cat pissing everywhere? No, the cat's been amazing. The cat is so amazing. It's like a 1 month kitty, and he doesn't do anything wrong. So far, though. So far. I know he's gonna do some fuck shit. He's gonna do some fuck shit, obviously. There's no way a cat, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, he plays with wires, but he doesn't bite it like crazy. I want to have him in my room here, but there's so much hazards I'm scared of.
Can't go much better than a
like what if
trailer
I
full
like
of
go
trailers.
pee and I come back and the cat's taking a bong hit? Like,
Update
I
your
can't
wish
have
list
that.
because SCS Software is bringing Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator to PlayStation and Xbox.
'Cause I don't want my cat smoking my
Now,
weed.
During our spring showcase, we were pleased to
Oh.
reveal the War Sales DLC for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord,
have
which
to
will
buy him
bring
his
a
own weed.
Viking-inspired faction to the game.
And now, thanks to Tailworks Entertainment, we can show you a closer look at what to expect from this hotly anticipated expansion.
Peggy 16.
You got Shroud playing Abiotic now? What do you mean I did? Did he say specifically, oh, I was watching Poke last night?
I was watching Poke last night and it looked very interesting.
What, he did? Clip it. Why is everyone saying yes? You're gonna clip it and he's gonna say I was watching Daff. Asmon's chat's loving this. I didn't see that Zoil clip, but let's be honest, I was the first ever to do this. Check. Come on, I was the first ever to check on the racist place. Let's be honest. Let's fucking go! so petty. Yeah, no, me and Zoil have a lot of drama right now about it. The song is called Has Been a Month. They have the same reaction to the Weeb games? Yeah. Forson's chat was more racist? Yeah, Forson's back to being racist to me. It was good for a couple of years, but now he's back. He's back to being like that.
Mount and Blade 2 War Sales launches on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. What's next, David?
Well, we've got the
he does
full
look like
gameplay
Landmark.
reveal of Wild Blue, a nostalgic on-rail shooter inspired by Star Fox 64.
Do a barrel roll! Sorry, couldn't help myself.
That takes me back.
He annoys me too with the way he's always acting. Yeah. Wow. Like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Put the snake in the bag. Like, god damn it, bro. Sorry, I'm being weird. Nah, he's cool. Shut the fuck up and don't talk about Snake. Yeah, but with her, y'all are mean. We get it, guys. I see what kind of community this is. Incels are literally like the actual worst. Because it's like clueless.
That was your first look at gameplay.
Because you know
Wild
every
Blue,
incel would
which is coming
change.
soon to PC.
You know what I'm saying?
Now let's
it's
check
like,
in with Windstorm, the Legend of Himori, a horse riding adventure where you play as a brave courier in 13th century Mongolia.
now they just hate women? Yeah, because because a girl won't talk to them. But if a girl started talking to them, they'd probably change. Any truers? Like, you gotta think about it. If you're an incel, you can change easily. But no one's gonna help you. If you're racist and like the race you don't like comes up to you, it's not gonna fix it for you. You're just gonna be more racist.
I ride to survive.
Incels are actually just fucked. Incels are the fake hater. Incels are fake people.
Hunting.
They don't hate women. They just hate what they can't have.
Out here, the cold bites deeper. The silence grows heavier. I ride.
And a real man like me, a real Sigma, knows how to have a woman. I own my own woman.
Care for those who carried us
I own my own woman.
And to raise new strength.
Today's stream, guys, will be sponsored in.
But other days, I ride simply to follow the wind. To hear its songs beyond the horizon.
Yo, any mods?
The Legend of Himori.
Bro, I'm telling you guys, every game in the show's so sick.
Windstorm, the Legend of Himori, is launching into early access, so quit horsing around.
Actually.
Wish list.
David, we talked about the jokes. All right, base building mech western Bounty Star is up next.
He's
Specifically, we've got an update from Dino God about when you can expect to embark on this post-apocalyptic adventure.
Post-apocalypse?
Got a lucrative job, just sitting here. This building and the junkie Mark II. Proud to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. Clean it up, power it up, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties.
Why are we talking about post-apocalypse? Whoa! Bounty? Dude, I haven't had bounties in so long. I think I'm banned from bounties.
Thought distance could bury them. But ghosts don't care how far you ride. And I'm tired of running.
A difference between a bounty and an ad is like a bounty is just like there's no management or anything. It's just like a click and do it. So there's no like
and build your
person watching
homestead
over
in
you.
Bounty Star, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But while we're still here, let's keep things moving and check out Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. This is a mystical anime roguelike where you fight to protect the future of a vibrant village.
I wouldn't give streamers bounties either. Yeah, I feel like the system is... I shouldn't say anything. It's so flawed. Because streamers are just gonna do it at like 4 in the morning when no one's awake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like,
I do hope you enjoy pain.
Right by your side.
Time to pick
these
some
companies get fucked.
This looks good.
I remember one time I made so much money off this one game, Death Garden. That was one of my biggest double bounties. They had like double bounties in a row, 2 hours, and it was 4,000 on each of those. 4,000 bucks, and I made 8,000 bucks in one night playing some game that never came out. Yeah. I hate streamers, but you're here, so.
Toa and
Hold on, I gotta
Guardians of
fart.
the Sacred Tree launches on September 19th. For
Yeah, I wish you heard that.
consoles. What's next, David?
We've got the release date trailer for Shape of Dreams, a MOBA roguelike fusion.
You heard
where
it?
Fight through procedural worlds with highly
Hello?
customized
That's my test.
character builds.
Did you hear it? My mute is not working. Okay, restarting computer. Wow, this looks sick. Wait, my fart actually kind of smells. I'm sorry for the information, but like this is crazy. My fart never smelled before. My farts have never smelled. I swear to God.
You heard it here first. Shape of Dreams is coming.
I don't say that all the time.
September 11th, but there's a demo available now on Steam if you want to go hands-on after the show.
I hate to use the God's name in vain, but I swear on everything, my farts don't smell. It's like 1 out of 10 times it'll smell, but they don't smell.
A human? You have returned. If you're here, something has gone terribly wrong. Farah is fraught with danger. You'll need help to survive.
VR.
Take these gauntlets. They'll enhance your strength and help you heal. They are one of my finest accomplishments. Having the gauntlets enables the use of a throwing shield. The shield can be used to protect yourself and to help
These games, I don't understand. Has anyone ever played them? Like these single-player VR games that come out with crazy budgets or some shit?
Turn their weapons against
Like, who are they for?
and climb metal surfaces. Ah, you found the grapple drones.
Yeah, it's like the same gimmick on every fucking, like... It just feels like rail shooters, like rail fighters. You just stand there and it's...
Let's not forget your
Oh, I don't know, man.
ancient but effective tool. Collect grubs to synthesize
VR
different
gaming is just not
arrows,
worth it, in my
then
opinion. I feel like no
freeze
company should make a game like
blast
this.
your way through Farah. Careful, Rosa.
I think we tried and we're not there yet. Like, I think so too. Like, bro, this is from like, I'm a huge VR person, right, chat? I am a VR enthusiast from day one. You gotta believe me, chat. I was there at PAX, one of the first PAX, the first ever Oculus reveal ever. I was the first in line before the PAX
Get
even
that on
opened.
your wish list ASAP. And we're following that bombshell with a developer presentation for Little Nightmares 3. It focuses on a creepy carnival that you and your co-op partner will have the pleasure of exploring in the full game. Come to think
No, that
of
was the
it,
second video.
actually,
That was another video.
where
Never lucky.
is my co-op partner? David? David?
Sorry, I had to take a shit.
David?
Snake?
David!
Hi everyone, I'm Cordy Finiello, global producer on Little Nightmares 3, and today I'm thrilled to introduce you to a newly announced chapter of the game, Carnival. Little Nightmares 3 is an atmospheric adventure game in which you follow the journey of Flo and Alone. They are two best friends ever since they found each other in this lonely nightmare.
Mods, I'm not even gonna go to mod chat. Can you guys, mods, can you? Mods, can you make that a chat box
they are
thing?
trapped in the carnival, a place that might seem joyful and welcoming at first, but of course, appearances can be deceiving. Behind the colorful lights and twisted attractions,
oh no, I gotta poop.
An uncanny resident, a mysterious, menacing presence whose shadow looms over the entire place. You'll
just came out of nowhere.
You'll hear it.
Dude, what the
fuck?
fuck?
You might even catch a glimpse, but never quite enough to feel safe.
Yeah, is that because my fart smelled? It was like the knocking or something, like the roommate.
Apart from the resident, you'll encounter other unpleasant figures. The puppet, cunning and aggressive, love putting on a show in the
I'll
carnival,
be so fast, count me.
Especially for the
Look, I won't even take my phone.
Oddly captivated by them and by candy. As you'll see, our two characters find a clever way to use that obsession, drawing one of them away to get a safe passage.
Go shirt girl.
Little Nightmares 3 is full of eerie challenges. Sometimes you'll have to run for your life. But other times, it's better to be smart and stealthy to survive. Like here, where patience and silence are your best allies. As in the previous titles, you'll face clever puzzles that block your path. But for the first time in the series, you can now play online with a friend and face your childhood fears together. Prefer to play solo? Don't worry, the other character will be controlled by a helpful AI companion. Looks like the puzzle has been solved, but don't worry, no spoilers here. You'll get to experience it all for yourself when Little Nightmares 3 launches October 10th, 2025. And if you want to dive into the nightmare right now, pre-order a digital copy of the game on PS5, Xbox Series and PC to get early access to the first title of the franchise, Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition, on the same platform.
Little Nightmares 3 lands on PC and consoles this October 10th. And if it wasn't in your wish lists already, it should be now, okay? Because I said so. Oh, okay. As you can see, I've had to get creative while David is somewhere. Is he in here? Woohoo! Is he not? You'll never know. And while you debate this Schrodinger's snake, let's feast our eyes on the latest trailer from Lost Helden, a hand-painted JRPG from Artisan Studios. mark your calendars because Lost Helden is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got another world premiere up next, and the developers were kind enough to send me a temporary co-host. Super adorable. Don't get me wrong, I don't actually think he can read. So, anyway, here is your first look at Serial World. Yeah, show them. All right, I'll show them. Ha ha!
Butt. Let me nut on your butt. Butt. Let me nut on your butt. 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 Sorry, it was a long poop. Sorry, guys. It was a long. I don't even count that one. It was longer than usual. I don't even know what it was. Sorry, guys. This chair sucks. It's not a comfy chair. You don't want this chair.
So, you're saying it's a roguelike deck builder that's
the command
in 2026? Oh, well, cool. Yeah, I'll let him know. What's that?
How's she talking to them?
Okay, tell him to wish list it. Yep. Yeah. I'll pass it on.
Is this real?
I'm back. I'm sorry, I had a urgent Kodak call, but should I ask about the little creatures or?
Nope.
Those are ugly as shit. Any yours?
We go way back. Yeah, don't worry about those guys. Let's just focus on our final ones to watch deep dive.
Like,
yeah,
not,
sure. No.
Are they supposed to be
further
cute?
Questions. Look, here's an interview with the developers of Phantom Blade Zero, where you play as an elite assassin.
Smart detection, but retarded. I don't get it.
Phantom Blade Zero is
how is he smart if he typed retarded?
Like a playable
I don't
Kung Fu
fucking
movie,
get that.
So all the movements are motion captured by real Kung Fu masters. We have 30 main weapons and more than 20 secondary weapons. You can pick 2 primary weapons and 2 secondary weapons. So all these 4 combined together to build a set. There are tons of different play styles and different varieties you can choose from in games. I think we may be the first one to bring all the cool
I'm gonna say it, bro.
Chinese
I'm just gonna
Kung Fu
fucking say it, dude.
this level
I'm just gonna
of production.
fucking
so I
say
think this is
it.
something attractive
There's
to
so
not only
many
the Chinese players but
games.
for the players around the world. People would never understand what
Answer
it
my
is
mod?
exactly
No!
until they actually
Oh,
play
I'm getting
it. There's
information.
something in between a Souls game and a really big like Baldur's Gate or Witcher. There are many accessible ways to navigate people around the map, but nowadays, because Souls genre is very influential, so many people will hide
Sponsors in like
everything
30 minutes.
and it's super complicated, no directions and everything. We see our games are different. We even have a hand-drawn map that will guide you to the next port.
I don't have the
Because
command yet.
Our point is to tell a story, to build our original world, and to showcase our amazing move sets. And that's all our game is about. Our game is not about very slow move or explore or lost in the very intricate map. It's not like that. There are 3 levels of completion of our game. The first run for an average player, I would say the first run will just review like 30% or 40% of the whole game, and you will miss more than half of the content. This demo, this whole level, is actually an optional level in our whole game. Very handcrafted, well-polished level that can be totally missed in the walkthrough. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is
that a good thing?
A new game you'll never see before. So you're welcome to follow our social medias like X, TikTok, and Instagram and YouTube. First day will be on Steam, Epic Game, and PlayStation 5 and 5 Pro. So
I just, you know what pisses me off is the makeup on the game. It's the fucking DLSS filter on top of this bullshit.
This year within
I see the fucking lines. I'm not fucking stupid. I see it. Wait, wasn't that game announced a long time ago?
Thank you to the team at S Game for the lowdown.
Wait, isn't this
a Phantom Blade Zero?
Isn't this an old ass game?
PC and PS5.
We're closing in.
That's how
on
much
the end of the
they did.
now.
The UI looked mid. The health bars and shit.
But
that long?
There's still a few surprises left in store.
I don't know.
Speaking of which, there's another.
The enemy health bars looked like the boss health bar was ugly.
The Witch Spire, as old as time itself, and just as powerful.
You spent 2 hours in the settings and quit. Shut up, Tommy.
Far away. Filled with places to explore and to call home. But also filled with dangers.
Imagine Terraria 2. No.
Should have to be alone.
So why'd she hit it? Remember how we met? I beat the fuck out of you and then you started following me?
But a darkness rises.
That's toxic as shit. Am I playing a fucking game or an anime? I bet this shit gonna look like 2D top-down fucking shit. Yeah, it's gonna be top-down fucking 2D fucking 1 pixel.
So open the doors and step through the Witch Spire.
I don't know what I just saw. Did that hype anyone?
Witch Spire is a magic-infused survival game coming to PC early access in 2026. Shall we keep it moving with another trailer, David?
Absolutely. Here's gameplay for Active Matter, a high-octane extraction shooter where players fight across a fractured multiverse.
Fractured place, slop, fractured slop. Tarkov slop. Okay, hold on though. Why is there a tank? I like that. Okay. That crosshair pissed me the fuck off. That red dot was the ugliest red dot I've ever seen. I want to rewind a second, but I can't. Is this that game? No. I don't know if that spinning move is gonna be good. Or maybe it's just zones that you could spin. Like there's like anti-gravity zones. What? Oh shit. You see that? It's PvP, right? What?
Active Matter is coming soon to PC
Oh,
and
soon.
consoles, but you can sign up for the closed beta right now at activematter.game and jump in when it launches after the show.
All right, let's throw it over to our friends at Capcom to learn more about the publisher's upcoming space station adventure, Pragmata.
Wait, do you have to buy the beta?
All better.
Oh, this fucking game.
You patched me up.
Hi everyone.
This is the game for all those guys who are not happy with Last of Us 2. Yeah, she didn't look the way I wanted her to look. She did not look the way I wanted her to look. Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
As long as you have the data for it. One day, all signals from the station suddenly go dark. Hugh Williams,
Do I buy?
is sent as part of a team.
What do I buy here?
But
Do I have to
right
buy
after
it?
landing, a lunar quake hits, separating him
September
from his
9,
team,
no.
and he falls deep into the station. Unconscious and badly
You don't get
injured,
beta.
he is saved by Diana,
CBT.
a unique android created
Something went
using lunar
wrong.
physics.
Something went wrong.
She is a Pragmata.
Something went
From
wrong.
here, the two must work together to survive. and
Put
find
my
a way to
email
get
in. Someone put my email in.
Hey, get behind me.
Pokelawls business. Come on. Put me in.
I think I can help. Bypassing first and second firewall, hooking control protocols. Analyze them, converting the interrupt matrix. Visualization complete. Initiating hack.
She's a raw butt. What does that mean? Some guy said it in Asmon's chat.
One of the standout
What does that
features
mean,
of
raw
Pragmata is
butt?
the combat system, in which both of our protagonists must work together. Diana can hack enemies, which opens up their armor. Hugh can then come in with his arsenal of various
People are
weapons
saying a
that
lot
are now
of
explosive.
clanker words there.
This two-in-one
Like they've been
gameplay
waiting to
extends to
scream
exploration
it.
as well, where Diana hacks the station's systems to allow them to continue their exploration. And Hugh can use his thrusters to hover around the station and to quickly dodge enemy attacks. Pragmata will appear at multiple
Monster Hunter for
tournaments,
pedos.
so keep an eye on the Pragmata socials to see if you can try it out early. And if you want a taste of the gameplay, head to the official
What are they
Pragmata
typing
website
in there,
for
bro?
hacking minigame.
They're typing the
Pragmata will be
craziest shit.
available on PlayStation
Holy
5,
shit,
Xbox
this is
Series
crazy.
X, and PC Steam in 2026.
Pragmata is coming in 2026, so wishlist it now. And if you're here at Gamescom, you can play it on the show floor.
Okay, we've got one more thing to show you before we go.
Yes,
Right next to the
what
police
would you
booth.
see?
Anyways.
One more thing. Spooky season is approaching after all.
Ooh, and this is our final girl. Enjoy.
A quiet town. Just like hundreds of other small towns all across America. A town just like yours. But it was here, on October 31st, 1963.
Dude, Halloween and
motive,
Dead by Daylight.
No warning. No provocation.
Is that already a thing?
Just senseless death. I met him 15 years ago. I thought there was hope that he could be reached.
Bro, I can't log in for the CBT,
What
bro.
I met was not a child.
What the fuck?
No emotion. perhaps not even human. 15 years later, he returned home. But what happened that night was
Nightmare on
only the beginning.
Halloween.
It wasn't just a killing spree, it was a reckoning.
Whoa, calm down. He was going to reach it. Come on,
What was
come on,
that?
we have to go.
No. You can't stop him. You can't reason with him.
DLSS
You can't
Jason.
kill the boogeyman.
Gun. That's a cool name.
That's right. Halloween the Game is a stealth horror game based on the beloved movie from 1978.
Single player Dead by Daylight.
Yeah,
I can't
it features
wait.
a story mode as well as an online multiplayer component. And it's coming in 2026. So update those wish lists.
But with that, we've officially
The
reached the end of
multiplayer
the
component
show.
is just the other Halloween game, right?
Well, before we go, we want to extend a massive thank you to all the talented developers
That shut
who
down.
contributed
Watch it
to
be
this
the one that
year's
shut down.
Gamescom showcase, as well as everybody
smiley
watching at
face.
home who came along for the ride.
Remember that you can head to the dedicated Future Games Show Steam page to wish list your favorite games from today's show.
And we also have a ton of follow-up content dropping across GamesRadar.com, so you can dig deeper into your favorite reveals. And if you want to watch all of the individual trailers from today's show, just head to the FGS YouTube channel.
Don't go anywhere just yet, though, because our FGS Live from Gamescom showcase airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and developer interviews.
That's right. I'm told they're opening the show with a fantastic world premiere, so you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, right. Shall we sign off and try to seem all cool and collected?
No promises. But here goes.
I'm Maggie Robertson.
And I'm David Hayter.
And
This has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2025.
That's it though. We still got 20 minutes, bro. Chill. We're good.
So good.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I liked every single game. Can we make a Poke Game Jam and then you guys all send in your own trailers and I'll do my own show? World premiere. No, I'm not playing this. Listen, I'll tell you right now how I knew this is shit. Okay? This right here. What am I playing? Smite? 1? Beta? The fuck is this UI? I don't know, man. This UI pisses me the fuck off. Anyone else? Like, when you're making a game nowadays, is it like, I need someone to tell me, like, you just don't get it. This is what we have to do. There's no other way. We can't use other fonts or it breaks the game. Like, is there a reason? We can't use custom fonts. It doesn't work. Like, this, dude, these fonts, bro. Just go to fucking the font. Do you have to pay for it? I can make Astro Chaos look way cooler in 5 seconds. How do I do it? Wait, can I just write a word here and it pops up? Oh, we have to buy them. Wait, and back in the day, you could type this. You could type a word in the fonts. Yeah, see. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Yeah. This is what I used to do. This is back in the day, strats chat. Damn. That's so cool. I'm making my forum post. I played Scare Ritual.
God, man! Bro, where's we at? Bro, chat, can somebody please pick me up? I don't know where I'm at.
Hey, you sure you're at the right spot?
I'm trying to travel across the whole America and my tour bus is broken.
We can help you with that.
Oh, hell no. Where we go? Come on. Let's go. Let's stop moving, man. Boy. Why is it so hard?
Speed should win over Kai. Streamer of the year. Listen, Kai, he's done a lot of terrible things this year. He's done a lot of terrible things. I saw he didn't donate or something. I don't know.
Got him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shroud.
Holy fuck. That is fucking loud. Holy.
Good game.
Abiotic Factor.
Number 1 rated? It's number 1 rated right now? Abiotica. Oh wow. What's Deadlock at? 28? Dude, it's... Wait a second. Wait a second. This patch came, and the same amount of people the next day and the next day, which means it has to be good. It has to be good. Because if it wasn't good enough, this would be going by half and half. Right? You hear me out here. Yeah, I'll play a couple. I gotta do something in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, the new hero's not even out yet. Okay, we'll play it in an hour. You guys want? Maybe we'll play with Myth. Maybe we'll play with Myth. Where's Mythical? Let me call him up.
Hello?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh?
What do you need? What's up? What do you need?
What do you mean, what do I need?
I'm live right now. What's up?
Bro, you called me and said Discord.
Oh my god. You need a raid or something?
I mean, it would be nice, nigga. Like my viewership ain't what it used to be. So
Shut
like,
the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck. You're the goat. You're the goat,
hook a young dude,
brother.
hook a brother up, man. Hook a brother up.
You know you're the goat. Also, did you
Bruh,
sign
I'm
this
an
up when you
up-and-coming
can?
streamer. What are
I
you
found a
talking
new
about?
game for us to sign up for. Also,
What?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm signing up.
I don't know if it's good or not, and the servers are down. But
we'll try it.
Also, Deadlock. Fun fact: Deadlock got a
God.
it's kind of popping off right now, bro.
Is it?
Look at the stats.
me to hop
Look
on?
at the stats.
Is that the game?
Look at the stats of Deadlock right now.
Oof.
Do you see it?
28,000.
Did you see the changes?
Wow.
Okay, but don't look at it. Can you wait? Because I have to go to work for an hour and a half. Do you want to play later?
Yeah, I'm down to play later. What I gotta do is I gotta finish up Heavy Rain, so I'm gonna need probably 3 hours anyways or some shit.
Oh, dude, they all drown at the end. They all die.
No.
What?
What is wrong with you? Poe, quick question. Did you play Heavy Rain?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna ask you what you thought about a character, but never mind. Chat calls me a misogynist because there's this woman character that makes no fucking sense. That won't leave my character the fuck alone, and I hate her. But for some reason, I'm a racist.
The hooker?
No, not the hooker. It's the other lady. The other lady that just comes into your life and is just like, I'll heal you. Oh my god, I saw you dying in your fucking room, so I just let myself in. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That fucking weirdo, bro. She's so fucking weird.
Did you get to the scene where?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
When you get to dude, when you get to the iPhone factory part, watch out. You'll know what I mean.
iPhone factory.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you get to the you could queue up. You could close beta test now.
I can't even sign up for the beta test on this website, bro.
Refresh. It works now.
Just keep refreshing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Hold on. I see it. Gaijin. I gotta create an account. What is this game? What is it looking like? Can I watch trailer?
Extraction shooter.
No way.
Yeah, it looked interesting.
No way. Hold on. What is this shit called? Gaijin?
Apparently I have an account.
Probably do, bucko.
Oh, I do.
You've been doing this shit for a while, Buster.
Something went wrong.
I got an account too.
Something went wrong.
Hold on, let me log in real quick.
What MMR?
I don't even remember my password anymore. There's no way this is my password.
Yeah, the site just crashed again. Doesn't work. Fuck.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
Well, I got a sponsor in 8. Can you do it for me?
What are you doing? I'll do your sponsor. What are you doing for sponsor? What's the sponsor you got?
No, I'm just gonna watch a.
You making money?
I'm watching Path to Exile. Hell yeah.
It's sponsored for a sponsor?
I'm watching a Path to Exile stream.
For a sponsor?
It's the weirdest sponsor. They sponsor me to watch someone play it, like a streamer.
That's fire.
No, I'm kidding.
What do you mean? That's such a.
Imagine.
How much are they paying you? Tell me.
Just not that much. 20K this time, just for an hour.
20K?
Yeah.
For watching for an.
Dude, shut up. You worked at Best Buy.
No, I'm just saying, that's such a blessing, bro. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
It's actually fucking awesome.
It wasn't 20K. I can't say out loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it was close.
No, because it's.
Yeah.
It's a very easy one.
Yeah.
I got a cat. I just got a cat, so I gotta pick up some extra things.
Yeah.
I gotta pick up some extra things.
Are you writing off your cat or not?
Send me a picture of your dog.
My doggy? Okay, I will. I got some pictures. Hold on.
I'll send you a picture of my cat.
Did you
Wait, I already got it.
Hold on. I have some pictures right here. Did you I'm saying you can show my dog.
Wait, are you on the stream?
Yeah, you can show on my stream. I'm sending you the Discord. The pictures is sending right now. Do you oh no, it's not on my stream.
So cute.
Isn't he a cutie
Wait,
pie?
that's actually so cute.
Isn't he a cutie pie?
Yeah, actually, damn.
Isn't he a cutie pie?
Yeah, he's actually cute.
His name is Marsh.
Dude, are you trying to be Hassan's friend?
What do you mean?
Isn't that Hassan's friend's name, Marsh?
It's short for Marshall.
Just rename it.
What do you mean just rename it? I like the name, bro.
Dude, okay, hold on.
Fuck Marsh. Zoom in, bro. Why are these pictures fucking...
What? I just downloaded a virus.
Download a virus.
Bro, you sent me one pixel of shit, bro.
Oh, my bad. That shit is one. My bad. My bad. What is this game called? Active Matter? Let's watch a YouTube video on this.
Is that why you unfollowed Hassan? No. No. I just don't want politics on.
That's a good picture of him right there. That other one's a good picture of him.
No, because people were annoying.
Yeah.
In front of my door. And it looks like a mailbox, basically. That.
All right, well, I'm going to work, okay? Love you.
All right, bro. I'm going to go to work, too. Love you back.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Because that means that you actually watch my stream. See?
People of Twitch, I'm about to start trying again on Twitch, and I'm looking for short form editor for clips from stream. I need someone who's that. Damn. Well, good luck. He's just gonna. I feel like he's always the same. What do you do different? What is trying? This is the exact problem people have. Like this right here, guys, right here. Okay.
There's a lot of different reasons why I haven't been really quote unquote trying.
This is right here, chat.
The truth is, in content creation in general and in life, there's not always ups. And that's a dumb idealistic.
He thinks this is why you'll never be happy as like a lot of people. A lot of people will never be happy. They don't know how to be happy. You feel me? They don't know. Says me, but like, let's be real. I'm not at that place to relax and be rich. I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware. I still gotta work hard. You feel me? I still gotta work hard. I have some money right now, but not enough. But these motherfuckers got millions, and they got 17,000, right? And he sits there and thinks to himself he's not good because like the other, he compares himself to the other 20K people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could be a hypocrite though. You know what I mean? We all get like that though. We all get like that. Motherfucker, just play a game. Just play a game. Trainwrecks.
Pretty good. And
oh, you want to get back? Let's
beginning really at the end.
Let's make content, bro.
Sounds really good,
dude. We should start an org.
I don't. I think Twitch chat's a waste of time because I always know what you guys are gonna say. Yo, Poke, let's make content, bro. Dude, we should start an org. I'm down, bro. Listen, you were supposed to be part of Offline TV, and I was supposed to be part of OTK. What's the letter between V and K? N? Wait. What?
Miz will always be so funny to me. This motherfucker is one of the funniest people, for sure, to me. He's witty as fuck to me.
Why are you guys saying huh?
He's an asshole, but he's funny.
Say the letter N, or you guys thinking I'm about to say the N word?
I'm in the same stream here, right? We're the same guys. Wait, never mind. Sponsoring. Never mind. We're not the same. What was that on my screen? What the heck was that? What the hell? We did. Yeah, it's a very chill. Just POE. Sorry, mods. It's just it's a super chill sponsor today. Let's do this. ! PoE2 and I feel like the amount of time I've been bothering the mods to do this, I could have just done it in 4 seconds. My fault, mods. My fault, mods. Oh, CBT, hold on. CBT beta. Confirm activation. Confirming. Email. Quote. Alright, so we're gonna do an hour and a half of this, guys, and then we're gonna do other stuff for the rest of the night, okay?
This weapon is our only chance to save humanity.
Nothing! Hear my voice, ancestors! Show us your strength! Show us the true way!
Deadlock after, okay, guys?
I understand.
The true Makura Makoi will.
Just so you guys think I'm not a sellout. 54 hours. 200 hours. Oh shit. Yo, genuinely, I really like the new PoE 2. I actually really liked it. Cool animation. Is there a YouTube stream?
Now, as you can see, there's a lot going on, and we have a lot to reveal today.
He looks like the exact same from the last video.
The next chapter in the Path of Exile 2 storyline. But that's not all. There's also 3 new interlude acts to get you to endgame, which means we're removing cruel difficulty too. After that, we'll be going through the massive changes to characters. I'm super excited to show you how I've overhauled the entire support gem system, added new skills, and yes, there are buffs. Next, we'll go over the Rise of the Abyssal, this season's exclusive league mechanic, and talk about the new rewards, crafting systems, areas, and bosses that it adds. After that, it's on to changes we're making to the endgame. Then it's time to talk about items, crafting, and oh yeah, trade. That's going to be a big one. We'll then go over our new supporter packs and finish up with a live Q&A session where Ziggy D will ask Path of Exile 2's game directors, myself and Mark, your questions from Twitch chat. And after that, at 4 PM Pacific, hatch notes. They're not quite complete, but they should give you some nice details to chew on.
I wonder if they're going to change the game a lot because people complain that this one's more slower and Dark Soulsy, right?
When the third edict launches on the 29th,
it's like different than the first one.
A free weekend for
so
Path of Exile 2.
People still play both games a lot.
That's right. Path of Exile 2 will be free for the first time without requiring an early access key. The free weekend will end on September the 1st, so you'll have plenty of time to give the game a try. All right, Let's get started with Act 4. The story continues from the end of Act 3. Doryani has agreed to help you find an ancient weapon that can be used against corruption, the instrument of the Third Edict. The weapon was broken in ages past, but he believes that the pieces may be found in the Karui Archipelago, the home of the Karui tribes.
This is stupid because I'm sponsored, but is it not free to play? Is it free to play soon? I know you have to pay for this one, but is it free to play soon?
Hire a ship and set sail. When you open the map, you can choose to sail anywhere you like. Act 4 is completely non-linear, and you can visit the islands in any order you choose.
Oh, a free weekend? Oh, that's pretty sick.
Will you visit the pristine beaches
That's
of
actually pretty cool, though, no, chat? You get a free weekend?
The Karui whisper of a curse that afflicts all who travel there.
That is pretty fire,
Perhaps
though.
it's related to the weapon you seek. Or maybe you will visit the volcanic shores of the Isle of Kin. The Kin have been more restless recently, mining for sulfite and driven by some dark force. Perhaps you will choose to consult with one of the local Karui tribes. Their ancient wisdom could hold clues to finding the Third Edict. No matter where you choose to go, you will fight dangerous beasts, find fabulous treasures, and battle incredible bosses.
A challenger! Come, Yama sees your soul!
Yeah,
there are 8 islands to discover, each teeming with its own flora and fauna. Act 4
I love the devs too, they always
new
sponsor me too, what the fuck?
16 new areas,
Shouts out to
bosses, and plenty of other interesting encounters. There's a huge amount to show, but we're not going to spoil too much here. We want to give you a chance to discover it all for yourself. What happens after Act 4? Well, until now you had to repeat the entire campaign again before you could face the endgame. But after adding Act 4, the game is far too long to make you do that.
How is everything else slop, but this isn't? Because
we needed something else to do between the end of Act 4
What?
and the endgame. So what else could we do? Add 3 new mini-acts, of course, and we're calling them the Interludes. The Interludes are a set of 3 temporary side stories that will be included in the game until Act 5 is released, that will take you to level 65 where the endgame can begin. The first interlude sends you on a journey back to Ogum.
Wait, I just missed what he said.
Renly has been leading the efforts to rebuild Ogum village after the defeat of Count Geonor, but there's a new danger afoot. The nearby town of Holton is surrounded by an impenetrable darkness, and each night their corrupted townfolk emerge to raid the local farmlands. You'll discover new areas and new bosses.
It's so shiny.
You'll need to find your way
It's like
through
they
the
don't use
darkness,
anti-aliasing themselves.
uncover the source of corruption,
Soon you will serve our master.
and defeat it.
Yes, I shall dance with their corpse.
And that's just the first interlude. The second interlude will have you return to the Vasteri Desert, where Asala has been given a sacred duty. When the skies align, the gifting of water requires a chosen Sekima to meet with the Selkari, guardians of the sacred water, but they're nowhere to be found. You will need to track down
Looks
the
like
Selkari.
I'm back on Alt Channel playing this for 40 hours next week.
Find those responsible for disrupting the gifting. Fight even more new bosses. Discover the secrets of the ancient ritual. Discover new locations. And ultimately help Asala carry out her sacred duty. Now for Interlude 3. As Royal Thaumaturge of the Vaal, Doryani had plans within plans to save his people from the cataclysm
Why not
perpetuated
main?
by its Ares' lust for power. One such plan involved sealing a group of willing Vaal deep in a
'Cause
great mountain
sometimes-
vault near the home of the Asmeri, deep enough to survive the cataclysm. Even though thousands of years
Hold
have
on,
passed,
I'll explain it.
he believes that their descendants may still live, and may be key to defeating the beast. The journey up the mountain will be dangerous. New foes stand in your way. And the further up the mountain you venture, the colder it will become.
It's not that I don't feel like it, it's just like...
Explore caves of ice.
I don't know.
And enter the vault itself.
I never play games off stream,
Who
ever.
can say what you will find within?
You know what I'm saying? Ever in my life, chat.
The interludes are 6 to 7
Except for
areas
that deadlock
each,
time.
and generally include 4 boss fights as well. When you put that together with Act 4, that adds up to 35 new areas in the campaign and 24 new bosses. It's worth making clear that the interludes are temporary. When Act 5 and 6 are added, the interludes will be going away. These are side stories after all, but don't worry, the bosses and areas that make up the interlude are all part of the endgame.
No, this game's
We're not just
really
gonna
good on the
throw them
Steam
away.
Deck too.
And with that, we don't need cruel difficulty anymore. We do know that it was a pretty big chore to have to play through the campaign multiple times on each character, and this was a huge reason that the campaign could feel like a bit of a slog when playing through again. But we do also have another new feature to address that particular concern as well. So let's talk about sprinting.
What?
In 030, when you hold down the dodge roll button, your character will go into a sprint after they finish the roll. This is available on all character classes, and there's no limitation on how long you can sprint for. The primary purpose of this feature is to make navigating areas faster when out of combat.
Big.
Because of that, if you do take a hit while sprinting, you'll fall to the ground. The best idea is to use a skill when you see monsters. That'll break you out of the sprint so you can engage with no danger.
How do you not like that?
If you do need to run away from monsters, just hold spacebar. You won't be vulnerable during the roll, and you're faster while sprinting than basically any monster in the game, allowing you to retreat from combat.
It's such a good feature, dude.
Sprint is a pretty significant change to PoE 2's gameplay.
Oh my
what I like most about it
god.
is that we can accelerate the pace of the game for those who want that, without having to compromise on PoE 2's more visceral combat systems.
No, that's such a good
so that's the new extensions
change.
for the campaign, but there's a whole giant
Because
league
this
to play
game,
through
there's
as
a
well.
lot of
I'll leave that
open
to Mark
maps,
to talk
right?
about later. And that's because what I want to talk about now is the new stuff for your characters.
Oh, it's actually
and probably One
fire.
of the biggest new systems here is with the support gems. Now, support gems are one of the most interesting elements to creating a build.
Like when I think
They
of the
would enable
negatives
so
of
many
Path to Exile
interesting
2,
mechanics and different
I
ways
think
to play.
some of those maps are big. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
some of them are hard to find it.
One of the
If I
major
could
issues is
sprint,
the limitation of only having one support gem of each type on your character. We didn't want builds to just become using the same 5 most
it's
powerful
only
supports
early
with
game
every
stuff.
skill.
Late game, it's not for late game people. Who's running late game? Nobody.
Using multiple skills in your build.
It's
If
only
you
for
can only
newbies
use
like
each
me,
support
so
gem on one
it's a really
skill,
good change.
It means that you're encouraged to go all in on that one ability. And we want to encourage you to combo your abilities, something needed to change. So with that in mind, we've removed the restriction of having one of each support gem per character. You can now use as many copies as you like.
Wait, huge!
This should drastically increase the amount of possible builds and increase the amount of skill diversity.
Wait, that's huge! That was actually so bad they had that before.
There are a lot of potential builds that suffered from the previous restriction. For example, a poison build previously couldn't add poison to more than one skill. They couldn't use stacking poison on more than one skill either.
Yeah, it was hella
This
restricted
severely limited
before,
your
no
ability
cap.
to combo with anything outside of the specifically designed poison archetype. But now you can. Many utility skills previously couldn't scale to endgame, because the supports that would make them scale were more useful to use on other skills. You would never speed up killing Palm with martial tempo, when you would much rather use it on your primary skill instead. There are more examples
Path to
like this
Exile 2
all
is
over the
finally
place.
born. Dude, they're happy as shit. These are good
In
changes.
addition to that, though, we thought there wasn't enough feeling of progression in the supports as you went through the game.
Even I know.
There were only 3 tiers of supports, and many of the most important ones were given out at Tier 1. Also, there were no strict upgrades, meaning that upgrading supports when you ran out of sockets required quite a lot of thinking. In order to solve these issues, we now also have multiple levels of many supports as you go through the game. For example, double barrel support gives you an extra bolt, but at the cost of 30% less reload speed. At Tier 2, the penalty gets lowered to 20%. But then at Tier 3, the support gem gets something new. It now reloads automatically when you heavy stun an enemy. In some cases, the highest tiers might work a little differently, and you'll have to decide if you like the upgrade or not.
Yo,
depending
I'm
on the
actually
build.
excited to play again.
For example, rapid casting. The first couple of levels gives 15, then 20% increased cast speed. But then at Tier 3,
I swear
it changes
that
to a
sounds
new
so...
approach.
Oh my
For
god.
each different spell you cast in the last 8 seconds, you get 10% increased cast speed, which could be a pretty big bonus if you use a lot of different spells. So that's pretty good for upgrades through the campaign. But we
Good
wanted to add a
changes
little more spice
as
to the endgame
fuck.
for supports too. And that's where our new system, Lineage Supports, comes in. You can think of these like unique items, but for supports. There are supports that are only available at endgame, but they're much more powerful. Like Ratha's Assault. It's an upgraded version of Double Barrel that reloads your skill as you dodge roll, as well as increasing the number of bolts it can hold.
Wait,
but it does
what?
mean that it's the only way you can reload the skill now. Now, unlike regular supports, you can't
Interesting.
find these through the uncut support gem. Just like unique items, many of these can be found from specific bosses.
Wait, there's support
And
gems
there's a
that you
ton in the
only get
regular
from
drop pool
bosses?
too.
And shit like that? Is that what that's...
Some of them are fairly rare. Others fairly common. Some of them are build defining. Others are just straight up power upgrades. All in all, there's around 40 lineage supports being added throughout the endgame, so there's a lot of power to find out there.
Bro, what?
The new support gems are certainly going to open up a lot of builds, but of course we have a huge range of improvements to
They
individual
cooked
character
so
classes as well.
hard.
As well as adding new skills, we had a big focus on buffing existing skills so that they can scale well into the endgame. There's a huge amount to cover here, so we're not going to discuss everything. We're just going to quick fire through some of the coolest changes.
I forgot add in title.
We wanted to make cold a more useful element on the Ranger, so we've expanded the cold tools available. As well as increasing its range, Escape Shot now creates fragments of ice whenever it hits the ground. These fragments explode after a short time, making the skill better for killing groups of enemies. But not only that, we added an ice fragment support that creates more of them when killing frozen enemies.
It was Twitch's fault. Twitch lagged.
And a new buff skill called Ice-Tipped Arrows that allows all your arrows to create ice fragments.
Yeah, Dan Clancy fucked up.
This already gives clear to rangers wanting to use ice. But to take further advantage of the ice fragments, Freezing Salvo has been upgraded to shoot additional cold arrows towards every fragment, giving you a nuke-like ability. We've also modified Snipe to consume frozen from enemies, dealing a huge amount more damage, giving you a nice ice single target option. And something you might notice about this is that the bonus is a lot higher against bosses. This is actually a change you'll see throughout the entire game. Since it's a lot harder to freeze a boss, you should get a bigger reward for it. Another theme you'll see throughout the game is making movement feel better. Toxic Growth is a skill that was pretty cool, but a bit annoying to use with the jump that it had. Now Toxic Growth is a range skill, so you can spam it more easily. And we've also added a new poison skill while we were at it, called Toxic Domain.
I don't like poison in games like this. Anyone else?
You that makes all your attacks create toxic growth pustules, but attached to monsters.
I hate poison.
Another skill that was annoying to use was
it's just like the slowest.
It's now just
to me, it's like the slowest form of damage.
But it also means you can support it with projectile supports. And it
yeah,
now
I'm a
also
lightning
has area of
person.
Effect, making it a tool
chain
for
lightning,
single target,
yo, chain lightning, yo, lightning homies type lightning, fire homies type fire.
A new spirit reservation called
whatever you think,
Archer.
go.
This is a meta skill that allows you to create shadowy clones of yourself to use a skill of your choice. Of course, one of the other big problems the Ranger had was survivability. Evasion was the weakest of the three defenses, and we wanted to change that. Currently, evasion doesn't evade all types of hits in the game, so you're still vulnerable to things like slams or unblockable attacks. To make evasion characters more tanky, we're adding a new mechanic called Deflect. Unlike evasion, Deflect works on everything, and if you successfully deflect a hit, you take 40% less damage. Items can now give you a mod that gives you some amount of deflection based on your evasion. And there's a bunch of it available on the passive tree too. Deflection is rolled in addition to evasion, so this is an upgrade for regular hits too. And unlike evasion, there's no maximum chance.
Did it used to be called suppression?
You can reach 100% deflect against all hits if you spec into it enough.
Why are they saying suppression?
Of course, this is a buff that helps all Dex characters, so the Mercenary and the Monk, but especially the Huntress, are seeing big defense boosts from this as well. Speaking of defensive mechanics, let's talk about block and parry. Now, one of the big concerns on the release of the Huntress was parry feeling unreliable.
True.
One of the big reasons for this is there's a lot of hits that are not blockable, and thus not parryable either. So a huge balance change we're making is that now everything is blockable, except for specifically unblockable red flash skills that bosses use. This makes parry much more reliable. And not only that, but to make block and parry nicer to use, you now also move faster than before while using these abilities. This is a massive buff to passive block as well. So to counter that,
the graphics are so nice.
Passive block a bit, but overall you should feel much safer. Fire skills on the warrior were not really cutting the mustard, so we decided we needed to upgrade a bunch of them, but also add some more as well. Let's start with a buff. Volcanic Fissure now branches into multiple fissures, giving it much more clearing potential. We've also added a new skill called Forge Hammer. This skill throws a molten hammer that does a slam at a distance. You can recall the hammer back by using the skill again if you like, but the cooler thing to do is to use a Warcry near it. Using a Warcry makes the hammer explode, making a bunch of volcanic fissures around.
Oh wow.
Volcanic fissures re-trigger when you slam them, so it's a great skill to make a flaming arena to fight a boss.
Oh shit.
We also buffed Perfect Strike to have much larger area of effect.
That looks fucking cool though.
And changed Molten Blast to not always force you to move forward. Trust me, it feels a lot better to use now. The skill now has massively boosted chance to ignite monsters as well. And you're going to want to ignite monsters due to a new glory skill called Ancestral Cry. Ancestral Cry charges up with glory by igniting monsters, invoking King Kalm's favor. After you do, use it to channel Kalim's ancestral
God.
power. Every attack will be ancestrally boosted with fire. Your very steps will explode, triggering volcanic fissures, and molten balls will erupt from your attacks.
Dude, the chat is freaking out. Look at the chat.
Another area we wanted to improve. Now
Dead GPU.
Sprint, we actually don't need to have a cooldown on shield charge anymore. And now also does more damage the further away you are when you use it. Shield Wall got significantly upgraded AoE. Also, you can shield charge right through it to trigger all the walls.
Dude, I want to play, like no cap.
Fortifying Cry gives you a defensive buff, but it also builds up charge on your shield that empowers your other shield skills. And Magma Barrier now doesn't require timing in order to use.
When is this out?
Just wait for your shield to charge up and block. Seismic Cry now stuns enemies that are primed for stun.
In 1 week?
And
Okay, it's good.
The Sunder interaction with armor
we have a
break.
week to finish Abiotic and stuff.
A Sundered armor debuff that makes enemies take 40%
and then,
extra physical damage.
We have a chill month before actually, October is insane. No, September is chill. But October is insane.
Using an ultimate. That's summoning an ancestor to fight.
October is like the most gaming month ever.
So we've changed this totem to require 3 endurance charges to summon, and massively buffed its damage. It also now scales your weapon damage too. Since there's no limit anymore,
what month? When's Borderlands coming out?
Charges, you can summon an entire forest of totems. In order to make that easier, we added some new sources of endurance charges. There's now a support to make Pivot Strike generate charges, and a support for generating endurance charges from heavy stuns as well.
12th? Nice.
Speaking of totems, we wanted to upgrade
I'm excited, dude. We have so much games. I feel like we got games.
Answered Call now gives an
like we're good,
totem,
right?
And the
like
spirits have just been generally buffed in many ways.
We have games coming out soon.
We have things to make an army of
actually
that would make Tukohama proud. We've also merged the Great Wolf Howl and Warcaller's Bellow support, so that you can get all the benefits with 1 point. And Encased in Jade no longer removes the Jade when getting hit.
You'll find a way not to stream? You guys think I don't want to stream?
Next up, let's talk about accuracy.
Why are you so negative to me?
Accuracy was always intended to be something that warriors didn't need to care about very much, so long as they're in close combat.
No, Tarkov is over.
That's not currently the case. This was particularly annoying with skills like Bone Shatter, which you certainly don't want to mess with. So we significantly buffed your chance to hit at close ranges when you don't have much accuracy. Warriors shouldn't require any accuracy investment in order to hit with close range attacks now. We also wanted to improve armor. Now, one of the major weaknesses of armor is the inability to defend against elemental damage. In order to mitigate this, we're adding a lot more of the stat that allows your armor to defend against elemental damage. It's now available on items and in a lot more places on the passive tree. One of the most important improvements we've made in 030 is to declunk the action and flow of shooting crossbows. You can now reload crossbows without any movement penalty.
Oh, what?
But not only that, all skills that can be used while moving now slow you for a shorter amount of time. This change benefits everyone, not just crossbow skills. With both of these changes put together, the run and gun playstyle feels much better. It's hard to explain how important this change is for the feel of the class. The Mercenary is also a good chance to talk about how we're rebalancing to make combo skills much better. You hated this build?
I feel like
Take Shock, for example.
It definitely gets so much better.
It buffs damage in lasts 4 seconds right now, but that isn't really giving you enough time to take advantage of it.
I felt pretty fucking strong, honestly.
Into a build that otherwise wouldn't use one, we need to make mechanics like this much better. So we've increased shock duration on monsters to last 8 seconds. And skills like Plasma Blast, which are intended to be good at shocking enemies, now increase the damage bonus by a lot more. You'll find changes like this all around the game. Chill now lasts 8 seconds, giving you more of a reason to weave in cold damage. Freezing skills are better at freezing.
Cool.
Burning skills need to cause burns that last longer. But making skills like Permafrost Bolts and Incendiary Shot double down on how they're supposed to be used, it makes using them in your build alongside other skills much more likely. We're also making sure to buff specific combos too. The freeze explosions from frag rounds now chain to nearby enemies.
Oh wow.
And using high velocity rounds with armor break will now fragment the opponent's armor. This causes monsters to take a portion of high velocity rounds damage with every subsequent hit, even tiny pellets. So that means following it with a shotgun blast is way more effective. Now there's a lot more buffs to crossbow skills, but for now I'm just going to talk about the new one we added, the Mortar Cannon. This one lets you socket any grenade skill, and using it will summon a cannon which loads and then fires the grenade you choose. Another issue on the Mercenary were banners. They were just not very good, so we're doing a big upgrade to them. They now last longer, don't disappear when moving out of them, and we removed the Valor mechanic. They now just give a much more consistent and stronger buff, and you can use them when you get enough glory. On Witch, one of the main focuses was making various minion types more useful to use together. Melee minions in particular were just not that great compared to ranged ones. As a starting point, we just straight up removed the requirement for minions to have accuracy.
Huh?
Attack minions now always hit, which makes them way better.
I don't like minion builds.
Brutes
I
got
hate
some
minion
good numeric
builds.
buffs, but we also added a new command skill where they do a war cry that intimidates enemies and detonates any frozen monsters and allies around you in a big cold explosion.
I get so confused all the time. I think it's my mobs.
We've also changed the Frost Mage's command skill to an ability that
Every
adds
time.
ice armor to your other minions, adding a layer of defense. And it makes them deal cold damage back to the attacker as well. The ice armor also makes the minion count as frozen, so the Brute's Warcry can detonate them too. Unearth was changed to work on corpses of your dead skeletons, allowing you to summon the minions more easily in boss fights. And they also got a new jump ability, allowing them to get into combat faster. Ray's Spectre was also feeling pretty weak for the spirit cost they have. To be honest, we were a little afraid of these when we first balanced them. We've both decreased the spirit cost for a large range of monsters, and have significantly increased Spectre damage too. They should feel a lot more impactful. There's also a lot of new spellcaster weapons with newer cult skills, but I'll just talk about one of them that I thought was particularly cool. The Reaping Staff is actually a wicked scythe that gives you a new ability called Reap. When an enemy is low in life, you can dash forward and rake enemies with the scythe to cull them instantly, healing you. It can also inflict critical weakness on enemies too. Now, there's a lot of balance changes in the Witch's Ascendancy classes, but I'll just talk about two of them for now. On the Blood Mage, you were previously required to spend your first points on Sangomancy, which really was supposed to be the downside for being able to access the powerful abilities on the rest of the class. In order to make picking the Blood Mage a better early option, we've made Sangomancy free, unlocking the power of the rest of the class immediately. On the Infernalist, the Demon form wasn't something people were really using because you lost your weapon stats while transformed. Well, you no longer do, so it's a much better option now.
There's like a whole tree I've never seen.
On the Monk, the wind skills needed a big upgrade for sure. Staggering Palm can now stack up its duration if you use the skill multiple times in a row, so you can keep the effect of all your skills throwing up wind much more easily. Wind Blast had the purpose of building up to dazing an enemy, but dazing just wasn't worth all that effort. Now it just dazes on hit, meaning a single Wind Blast will make all your skills stun enemies more easily. Following up with Vaulting Impact on a dazed enemy previously did a bunch of stun. Now it allows you to break your enemy's stance. When their stance is broken, following up with a fast attack will do way more damage. A cool build that certain people always enjoyed in PoE 1 was hand-to-hand combat, but until now we just didn't have a real way to make it viable. Well, that changes now. The Monk, as a true martial artist, now has the ability to learn the Hollow Palm technique, a keystone that lets you use all quarterstaff skills while unarmed. All quarterstaff attacks now have a special unarmed version, and you get further bonuses to all your attacks from stacking Energy Shield and Evasion on your character.
Damn.
A new keystone we also added to the Monk section of the tree is Walker of the Wilds.
It seems too dank though.
This changes Mana Leech to work with elemental damage instead of physical.
He's doing too much.
Which is pretty useful for all those elemental attacks the Monk has, but it works well for the Ranger too. Now, one of the least used Ascendancy classes in the game is the Acolyte of Chayula, so we knew we needed to make some changes here. One of the key things we had to do was make the chaos damage that the Acolyte can do much more useful. So we've added a new skill, allowing chaos damage to ignite, shock, chill, and freeze, embracing the elemental prowess of the Monk in a truly chaotic fashion. In addition, he can make all of his chaos damage leech. And we've buffed Into the Breach and Embrace the Darkness by moving the effects of the 4-point nodes into the base skills. He also gains a new notable, Grasp of the Void, which leaves void illusions behind you as you dodge roll. If they're killed, they do massive explosions of darkness, dealing damage to everything in sight. Now let's talk about Sorceress skills.
I might play Sorceress this time.
One of the things we wanted to improve on the Sorc
I
is
bet
the
there's gonna be some
ability to
dank
use
shit.
multiple elements together more effectively. Now, this might seem small, but one of the things pushing you towards using a single element is debuffs like Elemental Curses, which lower resistances of a single element. In order to fix that,
I just don't like
quite
cursing.
a lot of game-wide changes to these kinds of mechanics to broaden what they apply to. So for example, there's no longer 3 curses for fire, ice, and lightning. Instead, there's just a single curse that buffs all 3 at the same time.
That's what I just said.
And things like Frostbomb, which gave you cold exposure, now give elemental exposure. You can use it to buff any of your other skills. We also wanted to make switching between different weapon sets smoother, so you can use different elemental staves more effectively. To do that, we've removed the weapon switch time, and now happens instantly. This applies game-wide too.
Oh, wow.
Now, we didn't just want to stop there.
Look at them freaking out in the chat. That sounds huge.
Mechanics that work between different elements.
Look at them. Dude, they're actually going crazy.
Certain skills can now drop elemental
Their community
infusions.
is so happy.
For example, when a frostbomb explodes, it leaves behind a cold
the hell out
infusion
of
on the
them.
ground. After picking it up, you can spend it on one of any number of different skills to transform how they work. Spark will create a nova of cold-infused projectiles. Ice Nova will leave a chilled area on the ground. And we also added a new low-level skill that fires ice shards. Use it with cold infusion though, and the ice shards will explode. Orb of Storms now generates lightning infusions when you cast enough spells near it. And that's all spells, by the way, not just lightning. Once you have one, you could cast a lightning flame wall, which adds both fire and lightning damage to all the projectiles that pass through it.
Wow.
Or power up Ember Fusillade with lightning, which will generate arcs to nearby enemies as each
That is
fireball
hella dank.
hits. Or maybe go lightning on lightning with arc. This skill is now a projectile, and by infusing it, you can go full Palpatine. Get fire infusions by blowing up monsters with living bomb. Then use them with Comet to summon a giant fire meteor from the sky. Or use it with Firestorm, which transforms it from a small area into a much bigger one. Firestorm is unique in that it can be infused by multiple different elements at the same time. Add an ice infusion to rain down ice at the same time as the fire. And add lightning to add deadly strikes from the heavens into the mix. Or use it with all 3 to generate a storm that is truly apocalyptic. Cold Snap has been simply turned into Snap. Previously, you could use it to shatter ice, but now it works to detonate all of the different elemental ailments and makes them leave behind infusions. And just like how you could previously use it on Frostbolt, you can now also use it on Orb of Storms and Solar Orb to detonate those as well, which means you can create many infusions at once.
Holy shit.
We also have a Spirit Reservation skill and a support gem to help generate them too. On the passive tree, we've added quite a few new keystones to the Sorceress section. Here are a couple of examples. The Black Flame Covenant keystone converts your fire spells to chaos and causes your ignites to deal chaos damage.
Does it change the look of it
Your fire
though?
spells and ignites will also turn purple.
Oh.
The Ritual Cadence keystone causes your invocation skills to trigger more times. It makes them trigger periodically over a longer duration instead of one. Great for those auto bomber builds.
Chad, they fucking...
Now, in addition to skill changes,
I feel like the
we've
amount
added
of
a lot
work they
more
put into
options
this
for the
game is
passive tree for each
insane.
class. Overall, there are more than 100 new notables on the tree, usually around 20 per class, along with smaller clusters as well.
Like, I'm not even
Check out
trolling
the old
the fact,
version.
like, the elements mix plus on each projectile, and you can visually see it instant.
Now, we probably can't go through too many of these in the
You know what I'm
live
saying?
stream, so I'll just show you one from each class's area of the tree. We tried to be a lot more thematic with the new nodes. So, for example, the Molten One's Gift. It lets the benefit of armor
It's
break
like they
apply
made
to your
the
fire
game.
damage.
For the people who want the game.
Or how about Last Stand, which gives you lots of stats as your situation becomes more and more desperate. A lot of these have themes aligning with ascendancy classes. Like for the Gemling Legionnaire, for example. You have crystallized immunities, which makes you immune to different status ailments, depending on which support gem color you have socketed the most.
I love the skill tree change where the it's
Another
shapes of
ascendancy
things
class
now.
line notable is
You know what I mean? The shapes of like what it represents.
Arcane surges to generate life instead of mana, unlocking that support gem to be used with the Blood Mage Ascendancy. In the Sork area, you'll find these Archon nodes that allow you to convert all of your elemental damage to a specific element. You become a Lightning Archon when you spend enough mana, after which all your skills will be converted to lightning, and you will do extra lightning damage as well. We have ones for cold and fire too, with different triggers.
Holy fuck.
Here's another cool one. Elemental Practitioner gives crit bonuses if you've triggered a skill recently, while also making crits generate more energy for triggers. Or maybe you'd like the Great Boar. It gives you a reason to stack dexterity to make you tougher, giving a bonus to life and stun threshold. Or the Cunning Fox. It straight up gives you 5% quality to all your gems. Now, another major change is attribute requirements. We felt like players probably had a few too many nodes and attributes and not enough in interesting passives, so we lowered attribute requirements by 25% across the board. That means you'll have more points to spend on interesting notables rather than just needing to allocate more strength, dex, and int.
That's good.
Now, there are way more changes than just these. These are just some of the cooler ones we wanted to show off.
Look at the fucking
chat. But I'd say that's just about enough for now. We're not even half done yet.
Look at the chat, bro.
So I think it's time that we talk about the League, the rise of the Abyssal. And to do that,
that's how you make a community happy, bro. They are
As you just
owning.
saw,
You love to see
even though
it.
there are major changes to the campaign for this update, we want to make sure that every time you come back for an expansion, each area feels different.
Imagine a president went live with this.
It is really important.
Our country
to make
is
sure
now
your
getting this.
experience when returning between expansions is fresh and filled with new content. And the way we did this was through leagues. Every expansion we make has a league, which not only has a fresh economy, but also has new content exclusively available in that league. So, let's delve into the details of what Path of Exile 2's first official league is bringing to the table. The Abyssal are a race that have mastery of forbidden magics and necromancy. They were thought to be extinct, but have merely been biding their time underground. You first encounter signs of the Abyssal in Clairfell, where you discover that during the night, weaker members of the Undead Legion have been attacking the encampment. The townsfolk require your help to investigate where the monsters are coming from
on the other game?
and put a stop to their attacks.
I don't know what game that is.
Ancient creatures lurking beneath the surface.
As you proceed through Rayclast, you'll find fissures in the earth connected to larger pits.
Wait, Elon played
The
Path.
monsters normally inhabiting the area are being affected by it, harmed by it even, having their souls eaten to strengthen the Abyssal underground. As you defeat the monsters, the fissure closes and Abyssal emerge, angered by you killing their food.
Yeah, never mind.
Once all those fissures have been sealed, the pit activates, and more Abyssal pour out. This is where the larger and more dangerous monsters reveal themselves.
Realistically,
as
why the
hordes
hell
of
would you
Abyss will
play-
spew out from the pit to take your soul?
You know, compared to this. Like, not even hashtag
If you
ad.
kill
I
a
feel like
magic
this
pack,
game is like
then magic
10 times
Abyssal
better now.
arise. If you kill a rare,
After this
then a
patch
rare
too,
monster will
especially.
emerge from the pit, having absorbed some or all of its modifiers for itself. This means the monsters emerging will generally be more difficult and more rewarding, as each modifier gives better rewards.
Like, no bullshit aside.
If you are able to kill them all, the pit will seal
Like-
shut. As each pit is closed, it
Path
reveals
Exile
a
2
potential
wasn't
reward.
perfect when it came out, right? But it
Abyssal
wasn't
troves
even
will
done.
Rise up out of the pits,
And
allowing you
to
to
see
get some
them
epic
actually,
loot.
it's so fast. They're actually making this insane.
Areas often contain many pits, with many fissures, and the amount goes up as you progress through the game, getting more intense. It doesn't stop there. When monster mods are absorbed, they have a chance to become infused with the dark necromancy, transforming them into abyssal modifiers. For example, you defeat this monster with the Mana Siphoner modifier. Their soul is eaten by the pit, and a rare monster emerges. The Mana Siphoner modifier has transformed into Soul Siphoner, and is now amplified in danger and reward. Abyssal pits also interact with other monsters and mechanics.
I might do this build.
If you defeat a rogue
This
exile
fire
that's
thing
near
looks
one,
so cool.
it'll be revived as a Lichborn
It looks
that
so
has
appealing in the
multiple
eyes.
abyssal modifiers. Lichborn exiles even have their own unique jewel they can drop, if you are lucky enough to encounter and kill them. If an abyss spawns near a boss, killing it will summon a gigantic
Warrior's okay, yeah, but what's okay?
creature.
Like, what if it's really good now because new patch?
Monsters imprisoned in essences near abyssal pits are affected by the
I'm
abyss
tired
too.
of lighting arrow.
They will come
I've
with
done
an
it every
additional
time.
new essence item that can be used to craft your items.
I can't do the lightning arrow anymore.
So,
it's every
that's your
time.
bread and butter of the Abyssal League. Kill surface-dwelling monsters, kill the emerging Abyssal, close the fissures, overcome pit encounters, and reap the rewards. There's a lot more to this league, however. As you complete Abysses, you can find ancient pieces of bone, preserved from the remains of fallen Lichborn. These are one of the many rewards for your mission to seal the pits. You can use this on a rare item to imbue it with abyssal magic, adding a special hidden modifier to your item.
What the fuck?
But how do you reveal it? In Act 2 of the campaign, you'll encounter a new area. This area is overrun by the Abyssal and the Lost Men. After clearing through this area, you'll find the Well of Souls, a giant cavity with a massive vortex of souls swirling beneath you. So how do you reveal the mods on your Abyssal-infused items?
Is this just a season thing?
Obviously, just throw them in, right?
This isn't perma, right?
That's exactly what you do. Before throwing it in, you are given the option of how you want to transform it, in the form of a choice of 3 different modifiers.
Oh.
Once you've chosen your desired mod, throw it in, where it will absorb the power of the souls, and the ominous creature will then retrieve it for you. These modifiers can be ones from the core mod pool, all the way through to specialized modifiers that cannot normally appear on items. During the campaign, you can use it as a way to more easily add useful existing mods, but during the endgame, there is a whole set of new and powerful mods you can add to your items. Like this mod for crossbows that allows you to place an additional ballista totem. Or this one that adds spirit to your staff. Or this one that allows you to generate more combo with your quarterstaff skills. And speaking of endgame, you can also use the system to craft waystones. With a preserved vertebrae fused into your waystones, you can get some new modifiers that push difficulty and rewards to new heights.
I never did maps.
Here are some examples of those mods.
I've never done mapping.
You always get a choice of 3, so you can avoid anything you don't think
I've
your
never
character
got
is
to the
capable
mapping
of.
part ever. Is that funny?
With this modifier, the natural inhabitants of the area are all spawned near abysses. And there are up to 9 additional abyssal
it's
pits
not a
in the
bad
area,
thing, though.
making it just a full-on abyss ruckus. Or
Like,
this
that's where the
one,
real
which
game
causes
starts,
the final
but I
abyssal pit in
enjoy
the area
getting
to
close
always
to
result
it.
in a boss encounter. Be it either one
And
underground,
let's be honest, if I was to
or
get
one
to that part,
emerges
that's
out.
less streams. I have to
There
go to
are
work.
dozens of these waystone modifiers in total you can get from this crafting. That covers the new crafting mechanic. So what's left? Well, we talked about how when closing pits you can get abyssal troves. But
Campaign is a
sometimes when
slog
closing an
fest?
abyss,
No, I like
you'll
campaigns.
reveal an underground cavern that leads to the abyssal depths. After jumping into the depths, you'll find an abyssal city, swarming with legions of the undead. When underground, every single rare abyssal enemy will have an abyssal modifier. And at the end of the dungeon, you'll even find a rare with a more powerful Lichborn modifier. Once you're able to defeat this powerful rare, you can also find some nice rewards. Aside from the entire area being valuable due to the abyssal modifiers on the monsters, it has its own specific drops too. One example is a set of lineage supports that can rarely be found in these depths, like Kurgel's Leash. This support empowers both you and your minions when you command them, granting unholy might to you both. Another depths-specific outcome is a set of omen-like items that amplify your abyssal crafting. Additionally, we're adding some new socketables that can drop from the abyssal depths. Take Ullaman's Gaze, which can be socketed into your armor. These are a bit special in that you can only have one equipped at a time, but give some pretty powerful effects. Think of them as almost a unique socketable for your equipment. In the endgame, where you can still find depths, you also start to find a different type of underground chamber. In these areas, you'll find an ancient spire.
Yeah, the
a
graphics,
device
like the
being
stone
used by
looks real.
commanders of the abyssal factions to plunge Rayclast into a lightless void. Your goal is simple. Kill this commander and destroy the spire. There are 4 bosses in the Abyss League, and there are some pretty cool uniques available from them.
Like, look at the design here. The art style is so beautiful on the
Darkness
rocks.
Enthroned. It has
Wait,
2
what?
sockets. But hold on, socketables don't work on belts. Well, this belt has a special mod that allows it to count as a different slot for the purpose of socketables. This one, for example, counts as a helmet. I kind of want one that counts as a body armor. I wonder how rare that one is. You can also find this unique jewel, Undying Hate. This jewel transforms part of your passive skill tree into an abyssal version, and has multiple depths. The deeper it goes, the more of your passive tree is affected, allowing you to fulfill your fantasy of becoming part Abyssal Lich. Now, the last thing that Abyssal Commanders can drop is a Finger of the Lich.
This part is too dank for me.
But what use do you have with a
this
random
part is for the
finger?
like the gamers who play
the
a
next
lot
time
of
you
Path.
return to the Well of Souls, with the finger in your inventory, your character will almost feel compelled. To do what, though, you might ask? To jump in. The items you threw in came back more powerful, right? So, what's the worst that could happen?
Hold on, I'm cutting my nails, don't kill me.
You will just have to find that one out for yourself. Along with the introduction of Act 4 and the interlude, we will be adding 25 new in-game maps. These maps will contain all the new monsters and bosses we're adding, improving variety and giving you opportunities to experience the new boss fights many times. Let's take a look at some examples. Rock Pools is a map where you explore a shallow rocky coastline, surrounded by coral and filled with sirens. At the end is a giant Goblin King boss, ready to eat sulfite and squish you like a bug. Holton is an Ezomite township which has seen better days. Explore and clear the township to find a gothic, Reaper-like boss, with the ability to manipulate storms and fry you with both lightning and wither you with chaos.
I have a vacuum.
Given some of the new bosses added are a bit more epic, such as the Act boss and final bosses of each interlude part, it would be a bit of a waste to just use them as regular map bosses.
What's up, baby?
Instead, we'll be adding some new mechanics to the Atlas that use them. These start appearing pretty fast into the endgame and will help bridge the gap until you do your pinnacle bosses. In the desert biome, you can encounter a wild sandstorm. 3 maps around the sandstorm contain a device you must activate. Upon doing this, the sandstorm's magic is disrupted, revealing the map inside and allowing you to access it and find the cause. This presents itself in the form of a boss, similar to the existing Citadel bosses. This boss is a Faradin Swordmaster, who has been blessed with the power of a Time Djinn, allowing him to take his swordsmanship to the next level by replicating himself, maneuvering rapidly, and severing the fabric of time itself with his powerful slashes. In the water biome, you'll encounter a giant maelstrom, where one of the maps surrounding the water biome connects to it, but the connection is obscured. You must run the maps nearby, hoping to find a beacon, which will remove the maelstrom and reveal the connection to that map. Another example is this Vaal vault in the mountain biome. But how do we get inside? Running the adjacent maps to it will yield a key, which you can then use to gain access to this vault. Or, you could just trade for one, I guess. Use the key to dispel the powerful force field surrounding it, leading to the Vaal Elite and their rewards inside. These all contain Uber versions of the Act 4 boss, and the bosses at the end of each part of the interlude. And each have their own exclusive drop pool of new lineage supports, which, as Jonathan spoke about earlier, are powerful support gems that modify your skills in pretty crazy ways. As an example of a lineage support which can come from the Faradin Swordmaster mentioned earlier, we have Guru Khan's Resolve, which causes your critical strikes to fork, but requires some mobility on your part to properly enable. From the boss sealed in the Vaal Vault, we have Paquate's Pact, which supports your war cries, causing them to inflict massive amounts of corrupted blood at the cost of your own life. Additionally, some maps can now spawn summoning circles, a room resembling an Ezomite henge. Activating this henge will spawn bosses. It's as simple as that. We'll also be making changes to how affixes on waystones work, as the current prefixes equals good, suffixes equals bad iteration isn't quite hitting the mark. We tried something new here in Path of Exile 2, but after seeing the feedback, we decided we actually liked what we had in Path of Exile 1 more.
Damn.
Like Path of Exile 1, each affix will now be both difficult and rewarding. Waystone mods now grant an increase to the number of waystones dropped, and an additional specific upside attached to it. This means as you roll your map, they will continue to get more difficult and more rewarding, and allow you to customize the difficulty and rewards of your maps better. For example, the Frostbitten mod,
I don't know if
which
it's a good
causes
change.
enemies to deal cold damage,
I can't
also
tell.
increases the rarity of items dropped as its upside. Whereas the Of Venom suffix modifier, which causes enemies to poison on hit, has the upside of granting increased pack size. Some maps will end up having a lot of rarity, some a lot of pack size, and others will just have a mixture of everything.
Tower delete, what does that
Due
mean?
to now having more
Which one's
modifiers
tower,
granting
chat?
difficulty, we will of course be reducing
What's the tower
difficulty
thing?
per
Fill me
modifier
in.
to account for this. So, that's your Atlas, maps, and waystones. But what about Breach, Ritual, Pinnacle content, and others of the sort? We're making some changes around this too. The first change is that you'll now be able to invest 2 points into your specific League Atlas trees before having to run the Pinnacle content.
Oh.
There will be a specific objective for each type of
Did
content.
they change
which
the way
grants
the
you
map
those
is?
points.
So it's like Slay the Spire?
For example, in the case of Delirium, it's simple. You just need to find and kill one of the bosses in a map.
Or some shit like that?
Omniphobia Or
Like,
Cosis.
routes?
The rest of the points for each content come from the Pinnacle content. But we're making some changes to accessibility here too. Currently, access to most Pinnacle content requires the same key at the easiest and most difficult version of the content. This creates a negative feeling where at lower difficulties, instead of wanting to run the content, you're often better off just selling it to someone who can run it at maximum difficulty. To address this, each content will now drop splinters, which will not form into singular items. Instead of using the singular combined item in the Realm Gate, you can now just bring your splinters. Upon inserting the splinters into the Realm Gate, an interface will appear, allowing you to pick your difficulty, and you'll notice each difficulty has a different entry cost. This means if you want to run easier difficulties, it costs less, which also allows you to run this content much sooner into the endgame.
Huge change, I don't
Because these
get.
encounters now just require
They're happy.
splinters, their corresponding Atlas tree no longer affects the difficulty of them, and has been changed to purely affect the content and maps on the Atlas.
It's fun to see, like, they get so
Arbiter of
happy over
Ash
something I
works
don't
a
get.
bit differently. Instead of requiring splinters, he still needs crisis fragments.
Yes!
We now have
Oh,
only
yeah, I don't
two
even know.
difficulties of the Arbiter. The first, requiring the existing fragments obtained from citadels. The second, Uber Arbiter, requires calamity fragments. These come from citadel bosses also, but only once you've allocated the maximum number of points in your boss Atlas tree, ensuring those citadels are at their highest difficulty level. Since we're talking about Pinnacle content, we also felt that the leveling curve in the late game was a bit too steep. We've smoothed this out a bit so that it's easier to get to the mid-90s. We've
Is there
also
like a
added some
hard
new
one
in-game
hard
unique
boss that no one could kill?
Let's take a look at a couple.
Not no one could kill, but like that's just
Thunderfist
really
is
hard.
a pair of gloves that grants Crackling Palm, a skill which empowers your unarmed attacks, granting the ability to call down the storms themselves on enemies you hit. Put simply, literally every monster you hit with your unarmed skills will be struck by powerful lightning. Pair this with the aforementioned Hollow Palm technique to embrace your true unarmed prowess in combat. Another unique we're adding is Henekura's Sight. Equip this amulet to be granted the power of the Mother of Death herself. This is reflected by granting you a skill called Foresight. While you have Foresight, your dodge roll no longer avoids hits.
What?
But instead, being hit while dodge rolling restores you to full life and makes you unable to die for a brief period of time.
What?
You'll notice when this does occur, a copy of your character appears and takes the full damage. This is you seeing that future, as if you hadn't been wearing the amulet. Ultimately, your in-game experience should be more streamlined. With new content to find, you'll be able to invest in your Atlas trees sooner, engage with Pinnacle content faster, have less FOMO running said Pinnacle content, reach higher levels easier, and do all of that while finding many new chase endgame items. Talking about finding items is one thing, but what about crafting them? We've taken a step back and looked at some of our crafting systems to make some notable improvements. Let's start with essences. which suffered from an issue where the regular essences were effectively useless and didn't give players the
Seems
tools
like the only thing
or
people are pissed
excitement
off is
that a
about the
crafting system
tower
should
thing, which
provide.
is
To alleviate these concerns, essences are
something
being
they didn't
changed
add
in
now.
a few ways. Firstly, they're being changed to function like regals and add specific modifiers with specific values.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning you know exactly what you're going to get.
Spoiled motherfuckers.
We found that players were often bottlenecked by regal
Gamers will never be happy, right?
So this helps to fill that gap, allowing you to better upgrade your items.
Says me.
For example, this Lesser Essence of Flames, which will be able to add a flat amount of fire damage to your magic martial weapons. Secondly, we're adding many more tiers. That Lesser Essence of Flames, for example, has a regular variant and a greater variant too, adding even more fire damage with each upgrade. The intention of this is so that when you find one early on, you don't worry about holding on to it till later to use on a higher level item.
Yeah, I
You
never
should
use
feel
these
free to
items.
use
Anyone
them
else?
as they come to get powerful upgrades during the campaign.
Wait, I don't know what he said.
Lastly, our highest tier of essences, now called Perfect Essences, will function like a Chaos Orb instead of a Regal. So it will replace one of the modifiers on your rare items with the specified mod. Such as this Perfect Essence of Flames. You'll notice this one doesn't just add flat fire damage like the ones before it. The Perfect Essences often give something a bit different, with some opportunities to be pretty damn powerful. There are many different essences, each with many tiers, covering many of the more core modifiers you'd want on items early on, through to chase specialized ones for endgame. Speaking of endgame, we really wanted to expand our crafting options for late endgame crafting projects. You might have noticed that at endgame, you get way too many transmutes. Wouldn't it be nice if some of those didn't drop, but instead you got something a little more powerful?
Like what?
At higher levels, you can now find Greater Orb of Transmutation and Perfect Orb of Transmutation. These can be used on normal items to upgrade them to magic, ensuring that the modifier generated is of a minimum level. This is similar to how you find higher tier items on the ground, but for crafting. These higher tiers will also exist for Orb of Augmentation, Regal Orb, Exalted Orb, and Chaos Orb.
Wait, so that's a
Meaning
lot.
You can get all of the orbs required to take your
There's a
item
lot
from
more
normal
mats in the
rarity
game now.
to a fully completed rare with guaranteed
Oh
high
my
tier
god.
mods. On top of these new core crafting currencies, we wanted to make sure there are powerful crafting bases to use them on. Now in endgame, you can start to find exceptional
that's
items.
a huge
These are items that
huge
drop at
change,
normal
right,
rarity
chat?
and are perfect for your from-scratch crafting projects. They can come with extra quality, up to 30%, or an additional socket to use your crafting
Pretty
socketables
big.
in. And yes, they can be corrupted for yet another socket. You can also get
That's actually
exceptional
really fun.
unique items.
Perfect Regal Orb.
To add
Or
even
whatever, you know
further
what I
to your
mean? Like
crafting
you,
arsenal,
that's
we've
actually
added
fun.
a whole suite of new omens to ritual content. And
It's gonna be
removed
fun to
some
find
of the more
them.
unimpactful ones that weren't being used. Some
Or
of the
like
new
Chaos
omens
Orb is
include
like it's more or
the
less
Omen
random.
of the Ancients.
That's
Which
nice.
will cause your next Orb of Chance to not destroy the item, but generate a random unique of the same class. Or the Omen of Sanctification, which
Smart Uber
is my
Eats.
new favorite. This will cause your next Divine Orb used on a rare item to re-roll the values of its modifiers, allowing it to exceed the normal minimum and maximum values, raising the ceiling on the new most powerful rare items in the game. This Omen will also cause your item to become Sanctified. Sanctified items cannot be crafted, just like corrupted ones, so consider carefully when you use this. Another is the Omen of Chaotic Monsters, which will cause your next Chaos Orb to re-roll all modifiers on a Waystone, allowing you to fix your maps if you get some modifiers that are not feasible for your build. Besides these examples, there is a huge variety of new omens for you to discover in your ritual encounters. With the release of Act 4, notably taking place in the Karori Archipelago, you'll be able to now find a new currency item, Henikora's Lock. Henikora, the Karori goddess of death, has the power of foresight and is able to see many futures, including the outcome of your next craft.
What?
So, imbuing her lock onto an item gives you that same power too. For example, you'll know whether or not to use an Exalted Orb on your item, as you will know exactly what the outcome is. So, with all these new crafting improvements, it's safe to say you're going to be making some epic items, and not necessarily just ones for yourself. So given that, it's time to talk about a massive one. Trade.
I mean, if they're Omega Rare,
here.
it's good, right?
The moment we've all been waiting for. Fully asynchronous trade. Over the years, the way players trade with each other in Path of Exile 1 has morphed from using the forums, through to the in-game chat, all the way through to using the website. These systems, in all their iterations, work for a while, but with each iteration, new problems eventually reveal themselves. Be it requiring you to be in your hideout too much instead of out there killing monsters, or never getting responses from people who are either AFK or just can't be bothered.
True.
In order to finally solve this, and this has been a long time coming, we're adding a new system that allows you to buy items from other players without requiring the seller to be present. They can continue farming, killing monsters, AFK as they please, and can even be offline. With the introduction of King's March in Act 4, you will encounter Ange, assistant to Rog in the Meridian Free Traders Company. Over the last 2 decades or so, since Path of Exile 1's storyline, Faustus has handed down his knowledge and expertise to Ange, and she is now ready to take over his business. If you have a hideout unlocked already, you can immediately invite her there. If you don't have a hideout yet, you will need to acquire one. You can do this by completing a quest to defeat one of the bosses inhabiting an island in Act 4, allowing you then to take a slice of it for yourself, making it your new home and base of operations. Once invited to your hideout, she will now serve as operating your currency exchange, but also serve as the figurehead in your new trading empire. So, how does this new system work? In the existing trade system, you would list items for sale in premium stash tabs. And then when someone wanted one, you'd have to take it out for yourself and trade it to them. Now, instead of using those, you can give your items to Ange so she can sell them for you.
That's
Each
sick.
item must have a price set.
Schedule 1 NPC.
The prices are set using in-game currency items, such as Exalted Orbs or Chaos Orbs. Once a price is set, other players will be able to find the item by searching for it on the trade website.
Oh, wow!
Once a desired item has been found,
wait, what?
You can hit a button, which will instantly teleport your character
Is that what
in-game to
asynchronous
their
means?
hideout. Then, you can immediately purchase the item. And while there, if you want, browse their other goods, in case there's a good deal someone else hasn't yet discovered. You'll notice that as a buyer, on top of the currency the seller set for the price,
No, that was a real
also
reaction. I know it goes to the
purchase an
website
item,
also.
as Ange has bills to pay after all. As a seller, you'll immediately receive a notification when an item of yours is sold, and can also see an effect above Ange in your hideout when she has unclaimed currency. Just go talk to her, claim your currency, and continue playing at your leisure.
It would be nice if it was
As
like
many
told you
people
what
already
sold.
acquired premium stash tabs for the purpose
I mean,
of
it
the
does
trade
tell you, but
system,
you know what I mean?
We wanted to add a way for you to convert your existing tabs to merchants tabs, if you want.
You just
can do
log
that
back into a
here
bunch of mats and
on
not
the
know what you
website,
sold, honestly.
but only if you purchase those tabs before the release of the third edict. To clarify, the existing trade system will remain fully intact, so your
Yeah, like a
premium
history.
stash tabs will not
Maybe
lose
there is
any
a
of
history
their
on the website.
functionality. We just figured people might want to switch over to this new system. We expect a lot of feedback around this new system and are looking forward to trying it out with you. As we are not able to test internally with an entire thriving
New way for
economy,
monetization?
there will
I think it's a
certainly
fair
be
way.
some kinks to work out.
I think it's fair.
Based
You can
on
buy
how
pages.
the system goes, we will be adding it to Path of Exile 1 when
It's not a
ready.
big deal.
So any of the tabs